I
Okay.
need a short rest. I need results.
Short rest sounds like quitter talk.
Wait.
Sounds like sheer cowardice to me.
Alright, so pretty much what I'm thinking at this point is if we need someone to take down barbarians. If we need someone to take down berserkers, I feel like that should pretty much go to Wolfram now because of his whole fucking almost 60 damage a hit type shit.
I mean, I mean, here's the thing, right? It's just that's like indispensable damage that could be used on the big guy.
I know, but like,
We know that like 2 hits is basically maxed out. Like once he hits twice, he's good.
yeah, that's the thing though.
So
Like
after
the 2 hits, that's what I mean.
Okay, go ahead.
After
Yeah,
2
of
hits,
course.
he's switching to barbarian duty, and we're leaving it to Helwa. The most we
for
can
sure.
do is try to give her advantage and stuff like that from a distance.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I thought you were like, yeah, never mind. We're just gonna like leave this indispensable fucking 60 damage that could be used to murder the boss somewhere else.
Calm down, man. I'm not you.
Yeah, you know.
You're not me. What is that supposed to mean?
Unlike you, I think things through before I actually take an action.
Wow, that's crazy.
Dang, man, that's kind
I
of mean.
think a whole lot.
Kind of mean.
Are you sure?
I think.
So again, just confirming. We're sure resting. Just confirming. Yeah.
But yeah,
Hmm?
we're gonna
Okay.
take a short rest. So I'm just like going over like what should happen like in the next fight because short rest is like short term. I'm trying to.
Okay, and God forbid if I crit, I'm gonna hit it once.
Yeah, of course, makes sense.
So pretty much, I guess we'll handle one of the berserkers, get the blood mist up.
Also, I guess we shall stop Hello and Axer. Is he almost dead yet? So we could.
Yeah.
Just have to keep asking for that.
Yeah. She never get mad at us for saying that because like, oh boy.
It's like, hey, yo, stupid, because you didn't want to tell us last time. Status update.
Yeah, if Lucy was here, you could say that.
You just want to get depressed when it goes bad because you didn't want to tell us.
Like, I looked for like, hey, yo, is he damaged? And I was like, so it's like, yo, bro.
I mean, her
But they-
information is technically
Crazy.
based on her relationship with the party.
Oh,
And
for
so
sure.
you didn't like build a relationship with her. She doesn't have a reason to give you information.
Oh,
okay.
That's every NPC. It's like an entire system.
For sure.
That's why most NPCs don't really talk to y'all
Mm.
because you don't like do anything. So that's why I keep saying you should probably talk to NPCs more. It would probably help.
Mm.
Oh no. Did that fix? Oh, it did fix everybody.
That's right. But
So,
yeah, pretty much.
do you want to know? Do you want to know if that's like still more fair than Babylon Curse by belonging to a super boss?
Excuse me? What?
Yeah, the super boss has like a skill which I think is more fair than Babylon Curse.
So we're not D&Ding tonight,
I'm in. I'm waiting.
but you're doing other things, yeah.
Mm.
I'm not.
You probably shouldn't. I mean, you can, but I mean, it kind of takes every time you guys do other things, you end up spending entire sessions not understanding how things work or like not doing things
Mm.
because you're not really focused. But are you guys ready or?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
ready.
Yeah.
So pretty much, Wolfram, or at least one of us, handles one of the berserkers. Whoever's first up can try to do as much damage as they can. Wolfram only allowed 1 hit on the fucking grandpa before you go ahead and murder him for like the 15th time. And after that, you switch to berserker duty, and we leave it to Helwa. The rest of us most of the magic casters are going to focus on casting cantrips and trying to do like tick damage. We're not going to try to do anything major.
Jeanette, are you here?
That's also depending on Hello's initiative orders as well too.
Yeah.
Well,
I know. That's why I said
No,
like
no.
whoever's first up in like
No.
initiative,
That.
barbarian duty, berserker duty. I mean.
Over here.
Action.
Zion, are you here?
Shit, I saw him typing previously. I'm in there.
Ooh, I'm gonna move him here.
Oh no. And there was 4
Uh,
remaining.
so you guys can position yourselves where you want to start then, and if you're taking a short rest,
Why do I keep
go ahead and do
hitting that
that.
goddamn circle button?
Let's go.
Like-
Yeah, shit. Yeah. Fuck on, bro. That hurts. Film. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with messing elf. I'm not gonna kill me. I got like what? 2 remaining left. Okay.
Anybody else has some short rest they need to roll out?
No.
Damn, it's really only 4 of us.
Again? I mean,
Shit.
it's whatever.
No,
Still got
not
this
not
shit.
even again. It's literally just the 4 of us. Because
Just
those
the
4 are just like MIA.
I can make it if I try.
Okay, so his blood range thingamajigger is to Mike. Where's the thing at? Measuring tool. To Mike. So he
Jeanette, you
stands
there?
right here. He stands right here. Measure tool. Radius. Targeting.
You gonna take the short rest to try to get some health back, or do you want to walk into Murder Grandpa with that much?
Hey man. Volume camps is fun. Okay, spawns right here, so like 20 foot
Yeah,
radius.
someone quote that.
Yeah.
What?
That's not well.
Quote what?
Don't worry about it, bro.
Guy saying that. Never mind. That's not funny. Forgot I said anything.
Really, when I went right over to the quotes channel getting ready.
Yeah,
Wow,
my
alright.
bad. Nah.
Just wasted my whole time. God damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, time is
Spawn-
not valuable.
Spawn right next to the pillar. Okay. Gotcha. Now what to do now? When he spawns, delete. Hit. Cool. I got a safe haven to spawn and camp out. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I'm ready to go. About to. I'm playing for if you're alive.
Yeah, we can't really start until you're actually actively back. That's because you have to move your character and do stuff. Unless you just want to start over there.
I'll start over here. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll start right here.
Also, really quick, you heard what I said earlier, right? How the casters are gonna stick with cantrips and not like go overboard with the damage.
What happened?
So pretty much when Murder Grandpa's blood mist is up, right? we're gonna stick with cantrips. We're not gonna do anything too big to harm him because Helloa needs to get the last hit.
Mhm.
So we need to stick with like the lowest form of tick, because Wolfram pretty much is gonna go up, do one full attack on him, 2 hits, and that's gonna leave him low based off of what we gathered before, or at least do a big amount of his health. So from there, we're just gonna, if we have to hit him, it's just gonna be cantrips or something to help Helloa hit harder or better chance of hitting.
And calling for accident. How low is he?
So okay, yeah. What God basically said will Hello warn us if, well, when he's like almost down.
We
Yeah,
have
bring
to
to
ask
death.
her.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other thing is what I did before, the paralyzing.
Yeah, that is
No
good.
go or
No,
stick to cantrips.
No, go for it.
Yeah, go for it because
Like-
that's good for Hello because she could crit. That's
Yeah.
2 more
Oh
damage.
wait,
Like I said, for anything that could help Helloa, like get the final hit, go for it. But other than that, like if let's say, I don't know, she's focused on another target and she can't really switch off of it, or something like that happens, and you have to hit him, use just your cantrips. Don't use anything too big, because we don't want to risk
Doesn't
taking
the whole
killing him.
person only like stop him from being hit?
No, hold person
no, it just
basically
paralyzes
binds
him.
him in place.
Mm.
It paralyzes
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And because
Yeah,
of
can't do anything.
like,
of
but the blood
paralyzed,
rain.
no, the blood rain doesn't do anything to hold person.
No.
When he's paralyzed, he can't activate the
Oh, you
blood
can't
mist.
activate it.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
thought it all goes away. All right,
because
never
I
mind
remember
then.
at one point we paralyzed him and it was still up. We still like got to hit him.
By the way, when he is paralyzed, the attacks, melee attacks are critical. So
Yeah,
that's just something.
so
Yeah, that's Hello.
so when his blood mist is up and you paralyze him, like that's gonna go straight to Helloa.
All right. So yeah, will Wolfram be activating it, or will he just be like hitting the dude first?
One of us is, it depends on initiative. If
Yeah.
one of us goes first, we're gonna try to activate it, and then Wolfram from there hits it too. If Wolfram gets first in initiative, he's gonna have to focus on activating it while the rest of us try to chip at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's
Oh,
all
is
matter of,
Druid,
like,
Mr. Druid
initiative.
helping us now?
He's been helping us since the second
He's
time.
been helping you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure about the first time, but I know the second time he was like going around healing people.
Yeah. No, I noticed that. I mean, like, cause is he playing like an even more active role?
You would have to ask him.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, I guess as you prepare, Helwa just kind of stands there with her sword kind of stuck in the ground, staring at Wolfram. You're gonna move, right?
Yeah. Be right here.
She just kind of shakes her head. Looking back at the rest of you, she just kind of shrugging her arms. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Make sure to shoot us a warning when he's low, enough so you can take him.
She just kind of looks around. I'll do my best, Chief. She just kind of stares at Wolfram. With that, raising her sword, she just kind of cuts a part of her stomach. As the slice goes, again, the darkening happens. You could just hear, third time's a charm. With that, Kavamvir appears, and that puts us into combat. Roll initiative, please.
Bro. 3.
Alright, so by the looks of it, Jotun's gonna have to be the one to activate the blood mist.
Advantage. Roll.
Isn't me or has Kavan been like the third person to hit since like the start of all this?
17. So, Mr. I roll 17? What I place me at?
I mean,
What is
the
it?
rolls are consistent. What'd you say?
I use the dice because I don't know how you activate Feral Instinct on initiative count, so I just roll regular in the dice tray. I got a 17 for initiative. I was going to place me up there.
Okay. Well, look at that. You rolled a 19 by me clicking the button. But you rolled a 17, so booyah. All right, cool. With that, combat begins.
God damn. Yeah.
Yep, you're gonna.
Kavan just kind of looks around and just shakes his head. Tut tut. By now, you would think you would have given up. You're never getting the spear, Helwa. You just note Helwa just kind of silently staring at Wolfram. What do you do?
Looking back at hello and nodding in response, Wolfram's going to attack this guy right here. Recklessly. No harm done. First swing goes first. As he aims straight for the barbarian's shoulder. Once the blade connects, Wolfram twists he pivots his foot, aiming for the barbarian's back necks. Two successful attacks. Damn, I'm not 20 sadness. Damage. Damage. 23 and 30.
As the blade strikes, you could just see the body of the berserker just kind of falling to pieces. As those pieces slowly swim towards Kavan, he just kind of turns his neck towards you and looks at you. Ah, that's where he went off to. He just kind of nods at you, turning his body towards you slightly.
With that, I'll move 10, 15, 20, 25. Right here. I end my turn.
This brings us to Jotun's turn. You know, Kavan just kind of still body towards you, but his arm and head are facing towards Wolfram, just kind of watching him move. You could see him just his mouth moving. It's almost like he's counting something or saying something in the pattern.
I'm actually gonna pass, waiting for his mist to pop up.
Okay. As you say this, or notably enough, the mist appears around him. As this is happening, you note Kavan just kind of looking at Helwa again. Let's make things a little more fun this time. With that, you note him just kind of raising his spear and just throwing it directly at Wolfram.
In a sense, with that, Wolfram quickly tries to move out the way. But I don't know if it's a dexterity or a physical attack. I don't know.
He's just going to throw it at you.
Okay, no dexterity. Yeah.
So it's just a weapon attack.
Okay. Special blood spirit thing.
And he meets.
Oh, goddamn. Half damage.
The spear hits here.
Christ.
As the spear hits you, you note just kind of it kind of slamming down next to you. You note as this happens, blood splatters out, and you begin to bleed from wounds opening on your body. With that, you note the spear just kind of sitting there as Kavan just kind of pulls blood from his chest, creating a new spear, and quickly rushes towards Helwa. Quickly stabbing directly towards Helwa, jabbing her directly in the chest. It's a crucial blow. As Helwa staggers, the blade just kind of disappears in Kavan's hands as he reaches out his hand that just kind of reappears there as he smiles. Ah. Let us continue. With that, this brings us to Helwa. Rather quickly, Helwa just kind of looks towards the blade and looks back. You note her just kind of quickly disengaging. Just kind of running towards and looking at Wolfram. Helwa just quickly takes the last of her movement to just kind of jump, throwing her blade in hand and just kind of landing directly in front of Wolfram, ready to strike. She just kind of grits her teeth. Hold still. With that, that brings us to Yamez. You know, at this point, Kavan's slowly walking towards you and the rest of the party. What do you do?
Oh, God. Third time's charm, they say. Just seeing Kavan just fucking annoyed at this point from fighting him. For what? How long has it actually like been?
Pardon?
How long has it like actually been since we started like fighting the first time?
It's probably been about 4 hours.
Yeah, it seems like this tedious 4 fights is still going on. For like, yeah. Yamens will just begin playing on his violin. Ask cast blindness on Kavan. Please. Oh, did 1 level. Oh. How do you upcast again?
Just ask you what level you want to cast the spell at usually.
There we go.
It says cast that level and then you just use the drop down.
Yeah, thanks. As I cast, please stay down this time and have help with the final blow. And I will choose.
You note him just kind of staring at you. As he just kind of laughs it off.
Okay. As Yam's backs up, carrying his short bow, and passes there.
With that, this brings us to Bennett. You know Kavan's still walking towards you. He doesn't seem to be very focused on anything but you and the party.
Alright, so noting that, I'm gonna step out in front as I bring both my hands up to the sides of my head. The wind starts to pick up around me as some of the rain starts to almost shift direction and change. As I'm doing this, a mark on my neck starts to illuminate and glow brighter and brighter, a white hue coming from it. As I bring both my hands down together and just call out in almost a thunderous voice, Vinen, as a gust of wind picks up. Wait, I was supposed to use a spell slot for that. That's just something I can do. But as a gust of wind picks up and slams itself into him.
You note him slowing down, but still just kind of walking towards you. He seems to have an incredibly wide grin on his face. You note him just kind of twirling his spear just in his right hand.
As I do this, I'm just gonna... So holding both my hands together, again in the almost diamond-like shape, keeping the wind going, I'll take a step back to the right. I'll just... looking over to my right now. Taking a step back to my left and looking over to my right. I'll just kind of say in a low voice, yeah, this is bad. We may have to give him some space. If this guy gets in our face, it's not gonna end up very well. saying this. 20, and there's a knock at the door. I will be right back. I am my turn here.
This brings us to Tilgrim. Noting the area you're seeing, or the area you can perceive past, you note between legs, you can see Hella like ready to stab Wolfram with her blade as Kavan just kind of slowly walks towards the party. What do you do?
Okay, and currently the spear is embedded into Wolfram, correct?
It's next to him.
Oh, okay, next to him.
Like it's grazed him, but it's stabbed in the ground next to him.
Oh, and Hello is attacking Wolfram.
Yeah.
Oh. And Kavan is approaching. What's the druid doing currently? Beyond just standing there?
He's just standing there watching over everything.
Okay, looking towards Kavan, seeing him approach, just once again opening my book, taking a single page out and throwing it towards him. As I do so, the pages glowing a golden light begin to tear in the air until begin swirling around him, forming just a cloud of shredded paper. I am casting hold person. I'm sorry, you said that Helua is attacking Wolfram. She didn't give no reason as to why, correct?
You could overhear her telling him to stand still before swinging towards him.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm casting hold person on Kavan. As the I'll just as the swarm starts to converge on his position, I'll just yell, "Stay back!"
As this happens, you note him just kind of being wrapped in the gilded strips of paper as he just kind of gets locked up standing there. To hear him
seeing that, still kind of holding my hand out in a weird gesture, I'll look towards both Kester and Bennett. What is Hello doing?
Not sure, but she stabs to take away the blood, so I assume that's what she's doing.
Tell her to hurry up whatever she's doing. I can't hold him forever. And at that, I will move. I'll move over. No, sorry. Move over here in my turn. Kind of lean against the pillar behind me.
Okay. With that, Kester just kind of seeing what's happened to Kavan. What do you do?
Ranged spell attacks don't benefit from the hold person, right?
Let's see.
Did you say that out loud?
Just as attacks. Do I say that out loud? I wonder.
No, you get advantage, but you don't get the critical benefit. It's only
Well,
advantage.
Yeah,
you get
didn't
advantage
know.
on attack. So that's an attack.
All right, just making sure. All right, so just looking down at the the torrent of wind, I'm going to just raise my hand up and, well, Well, just trying to connect with the wind itself, I snap my finger as a spark erupts and a torrent of flames goes straight down the length of it. I'm going to cast a Scorching Ray at Kavan. Yeah, definitely consume the spell slot. What was I thinking? All right, advantage. Oh no. Okay. All right. So I guess 2 hits, right?
Yes.
Okay, 1 and 2. Please, God. Ooh. 24.
As the scorching rays kind of converge and slam into Kavan, you note the beams kind of just coursing through him as his body seems to just liquefy into blood. As the beams cross through him, he just kind of solidifies and just kind of stares at you all, laughing.
Oh.
It didn't seem to have much of an effect on him.
Turning to Ivan. That's his name, right?
Irvain.
Irvain. That's not supposed to happen?
He just kind of looks at you, smiling. "Hmm. You're all so sure of yourselves. No. Uh, if you weren't paying attention, he can only take damage when within the, the blood whirlwind." He just kind of points towards Helwa and Wolfram. "You may want to focus your attention on that spear over there and your friend."
Oh. Right. And with that, I'm going to just start heading over to there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, just heading over here. I'm going to just staring towards where Kavan was. I'm going to await the good news of them dealing with that spear. And my turn.
All right. This brings us back to Wolfram's turn. You note as you begin to bleed, you can feel just like the wounds just stabbing at you. Not too much, but they're opening more and more. You know Helwa's blade just kind of barreling towards you as she just kind of yells, "Stay still!" What do?
I don't move and just wait. Hell, to shits me. I'm ready to action. As soon as what's it called no, I'm just gonna remain. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand my turn here. Waiting for Hell to stab with the blade.
Okay. This brings us to Jotun. Noting all this happening, what do you do? Mm,
I'll kind of look back. Uh, I guess to Bennett. Is it safe to attack him? Since the spear is over there, though.
No, he needs to be inside.
Hmm. I'm gonna move back 10 feet, and then I'm gonna pass on my turn.
with this, Kavan just kind of lies back. Is it 15 feet?
Yep.
It was just 10.
No, not you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he
15
just
feet.
kind of slams into a barbarian who drops prone. As this is happening, you note the spear in front of Wolfram just kind of dissipates and disappears. It just kind of falls into rain and a puddle on the ground. Your wounds just kind of close up. Helwa just kind of stops and fine. If that's how it's going to be, then fuck it. She just kind of looks at you, Wolfram. Just rush him this time.
All right, then just keep in mind when he's low. So, no.
She just kind of nods at you as she 5, 10, 15 rushes towards the barbarian and slams her blade directly into her. As the blade goes in, she just tries to twist and strip it out as she attacks again, just kind of pulling it back and rending downward. That's yep. With that, you know, another berserker just kind of dissipates into the wind. But this time the fragments just kind of go towards Kavan, and just kind of the wind just knocks them away as Helwa just kind of stops and looks at Kavan, and then begins to slowly look towards the north. You just hear Helwa shout, "Who the hell has him paralyzed? We did that before, remember? Doesn't work." She just kind of sucks her teeth a bit and slams her sword into the ground. With this brings us to Yama's turn.
I was muted, my bad. So just looking over at what's his name again? Kavan. So looks like the same trick's not working this time. Just as I move down. Some spells here. So, just thinking back, I was able to like cast. I was able to blind him last time, right?
You were able to blind him last time, yes.
I mean, like without the messed up, right?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, without the messed up, I was able to blind him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, God, this works again. Casts again. Oh God, please work. Seriously, I'm really tired. Please work. It be like that sometimes. As the notes kind of dissipate from in front of him. You're gonna make this hard for me, aren't you?
You just note him not being able to move, just staring.
With that said, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, my bad.
Oh no, just go ahead.
With that said, Yama's just kind of sulks back a bit. I hate it here. As I pass turn.
With that, this brings us to Bennett. Noting what Hella yelled in the situation at hand, what do you do?
So looking at the entire situation, as my hands are both pressed together, I'll slowly lower them as the gust of wind starts to subside and fades away entirely. There we go. As that happens, I'm going to put both my hands together. Magic from the air around me starts to kind of magic. Rain from the air around me starts to swirl and slowly lock itself between my palms, first forming a ball of water and then spinning slowly, and starts to pick up pace as it sparks, and the water almost evaporates as a bolt of fire starts to materialize. I am going to prepare. Actually, still prepared. Still paralyzed. I'm gonna wait for Tilgrim. I'm sorry, really quick. What effects were your hold person having on him? Like, what visual effects were there?
Visual effects.
Yeah, like, was the chains holding him down, or like, how
He is currently wrapped in parchment. Just think of like a mummy of sorts.
Okay.
Like he can't move at all. Yeah.
Okay. So. Yeah. So, holding this bolt of fire in my hands, I'll just have it prepped there, the fire spinning and kind of spiraling around my fingertips. I'm gonna wait. I want to prep an action when the parchment that's currently wrapping Kavan disappears, or I guess lets go of him. I'm going to release a firebolt at really quick. This barbarian wasn't hit, right? I just want to make sure before
Yes. The only barbarians who have been hit are gone.
Okay. I'll aim a firebolt at this guy right here. Prepping that for when the parchment releases Kavan.
Okay.
With that, I'm gonna end my turn. Just gonna throw that up there for reference.
This brings up Tilgrim. Noting your spell and hell was disappointment, what do you do?
Noting that, I'll just, with a turn of my wrist, let go of the spell, simply waving it away. The parchment around Kavan just fades away, the paper dissolves as if in the air. Freeing him from that, I will... Okay, currently... I'm going to move right here, going around the pillar, and as I extend my hand, a small sigil at the end of at the front of my palm, it being a blue color, a icicle begins to wait. Let me make sure. Yeah, a icicle begins to form. I'm going to hold an action and cast Ray of Cold as soon as I see the blood mist. I mean, Ray of Frost, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, on Kavan, yes.
With that, you note, Bennett, the paralysis and the ribbon-like parchment just kind of gets torn away as Kavan just kind of snaps and just looks on at you. Ha ha! And here I thought I would, well, I thought I'd have a bit more longer the rest. Turning to Helwa, he just kind of shakes your head. Nice group of allies you have here. Maybe the fourth time will be the charm. With that, this brings us to Kester's turn. Is King here?
Oh, I was muted this entire time. My bad. Sorry. So just moving in order to get a better view of Kavan, I'm going to just raise both of my hands in front of me as just chaotic energy charges. The energy just charging and coalescing in front of me. All of a sudden it just all stops. Just the effect and my body just freezing completely. As I just look forward at Kavan, I'm going to prep a Chaos Bolt for Kavan, aimed at Kavan whenever the Blood Mist comes back.
Cool. Alex, I know that your firebolt should be going off now.
Right. Sorry about that. There's that and damage. So as I open my palms, the bolt of fire whizzes out, kind of jumping from direction to direction, before finally stopping around 30 feet in the air and plunging straight down into the Berserker's helmet. I'm assuming he's wearing a helmet. Or head. Probably should have just said head. Anything happen from here, or?
Sorry, there's a lot of like rolls going on. So as the bolt strikes, you said this guy?
Yep.
So as the bolt strikes, you note him kind of just looking at you and bearing axes. Turning towards you, he kind of just nods at you, eyes beginning to glow red. And with that, Kester's waiting. Oh, okay. Brings us back to Wolfram's turn.
Alright. Which called Berserk got hit by a Venice Fireball?
The
No.
one right here.
Cool. Russian past Kester, we could grab his blade and extend and lunge towards the barbarian. Plunge his blade straight into the barbarian's back. Piercing right through. I roll recklessly. Eat. Into. Normal. You dead yet?
Yes, he just kind of turns to almost a reddish ash, and just you could see it kind of flow slowly towards Kavan, as he just kind of tears and smiles. Yes, feed me more.
How's that? 30, 35, 40? Yes, basically. What's that? Does the bonus appear yet or no?
You just see the kind of flakes going towards his spear at this point.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna remain right here near Hello. And I'm in my time here, waiting for the blindness to appear. Wait, no, wait, oh, it's back right here. Right back. Okay. At my turn right there. Okay, I get that range. That'll be my turn. Sorry, that'll be my turn, Mr. Chair. Oh, that was me. That being said, yeah, that's all.
You said you end your turn?
Yeah. When let's start.
As the particles begin to draw and Kavan raises his spear once again, Jotun, what do you do?
I'm moving forward back up to 10 feet.
Is that in
Yeah,
your turn?
yeah,
Oh,
I'm just gonna wait on the blood mist again.
okay. With that, the mist begins to form. As it begins to rotate around, you note him just kind of gripping his spear and waiting. This would cue any spells that were waiting.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. I'm going to roll.
Up. Up. All right. Let's roll this bad boy with advantage, shall we?
Oh.
Let's go. All right. All right.
Yeah, would it be with advantage?
Mine would be with advantage. I don't know about you.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
All right. What kind of damage type we rock here? Let's see. It's going to be full damage.
So as the cast bolt forms into just kind of a crystalline ball and shatters, you note Kavan just kind of wincing a bit, just staring at the ice and frost shards on him as he just kind of looks down at his chest and then looks back towards you. He kind of nods. "Ah, very nice. The girl's a bit weak, but you'll do."
Oh, I'll do, huh?
With that, he nods as he just kind of rushes through Helwa towards you. With that, Helwa quickly striking as she has the opportunity to. With that, Kavan is hit with. No, no, no. There we go. With that, he's sliced as his body kind of reshapes. You note him kind of smiling as he stabs his spear down into the ground and just kind of lifting it up, just kind of stabs it directly into Kester's chest.
Ooh, as the spear approaches my chest, I snap my fingers once again as my card armor extends and becomes more of a dome before me. I'm going to cast shield. Dying is not my prerogative.
As the shield kind of goes up, you note the just kind of the blade of the spear just kind of slamming into your chest as the shield kind of reflects the damage. You can see blood just kind of splatter everywhere. You just hear Kavan go, "Ha ha! Good show, young boy. Good show. We're gonna have a nice dance." With that, you notice your arms beginning to shake as wounds spring open. You begin to bleed. With this, Kavan just kind of turns back. Fine, I'll just hit everyone then. And he just kind of cleaves his spear around in just a circle. You note the arc about 15 feet as it swings out, hitting everyone in the radius of the mist. Who doesn't it hit? What's your with your shield on? Does that? Yeah, it's 21.
Yep.
All right, that hits everybody then. You just kind of hit pretty hard with just a splash of damage. The wounds kind of burst out. With that,
Half
Kavan just
damage?
kind of yeah, that was half damage. Right?
Okay. Okay.
With that, Kavan just kind of sits there. Oh, and with that, Hell wasting no time. Bleeding aside. Rushes. And thanks to a quick oops, I didn't do that, right? It doesn't matter much. Thanks to a quick was that flank, she manages to get her first hit and her second hit off successfully and quickly. With that, as she hits the last slice of the blade and kind of flips her blade and whips the blood back, you could see that the blood no longer seems to affect her as her wounds begin to close. She just kind of stares back and just kind of looks towards the berserkers. Looking back towards Bennett and the others, you could just hear Hellwood just kind of yell, "Give him everything you got! Well, try to kill one of those berserkers." She just kind of looks at Wolfram and Kester. "We should be able to do it." And with that, that brings us to Yama's turn. Yama's here.
Muted, unmuted, here, not here.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, my thing was to mute on mine for some reason. Looking at how so how much like more do you think like your old man can take over there?
Pardon?
How much he asked her how much more damage does she think she could take? I mean, does he think Kavan could take?
Looking at Helwa, she just kind of looks back. A lot more.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm out of spell slots, so time to use the good or reliable. Let's see, so I don't kind of move. We got one. Yeah, just taking out well, not here yet out. Just loading the short bow and firing it at Kaban. Trying to make sure he doesn't aim for like any lethal area. Fucking hate that name, man.
You note as the bolt fires, he just kind of catches it in his hand and snaps it as he kind of looks, or I'm sorry, the arrow, as he just kind of looks at you. You should stick to songs, boy.
Will do. So, you got any recommendations you want me to play, or? Damn, tough crowd.
He just kind of smiles at you.
Okay, how about this one then? As I cast Bardic Inspiration, using my last one on Hella. Go! Hella's our girl. If she can't do it, then boy, we are sure fucked. As I cast Inspiration on her, trying to make sure we can get out of this before the day ends. And Yamez will move back a space and there.
This brings us back to the Bennett's turn. Nothing Hella telling you to focus on killing another berserker, and also telling Yamas that Kavan is still pretty strong. What do you do?
Noting her words, I'll just. Alright. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, noting her words and rushing my way over, I'm going to, as I'm running, I draw my dagger, and as I make my way behind this berserker, I slam my right foot into the ground as I pivot and twist myself. A sudden spark of lightning trailing off the dagger as I do this. The only words heard from me are Vasim as I use Shocking Grasp to try to hit this berserker. I keep saying barbarian. That, and the hit is 9 lightning damage.
And this is hitting who?
This berserker right here.
Okay. Oh, you know her just kind of turning around quickly with axes ready to strike.
Reeling back a bit, I'll kind of keep my hand on the base of the dagger, almost as if holding it by the pommel, and just kind of twisting it around my fingers. As I do this, magic kind of forms into the knife as it... Magic kind of forms from the base of the knife to the tip of it, kind of swirling around, almost as if covering my hand with what seems to be a basket of sorts, with the way the trails are moving, before it just kind of instantly darts into Bennett's chest. I'm going to use Font of Magic, and I'm gonna get back a second level spell slot. So there's that. I'm getting back a second level, so that's 3 taken away from it. And there's my second level back. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. This brings us to Khan's turn. You know Khan just kind of dusting himself off, and in the darkness you could see him just kind of running his arms or his hands over his body, stitching up wounds and popping joints back into place. What do you do?
Just kind of looking over the situation, looking towards the sky. Just can you describe the area again? Just just downwards towards the shadow and the angle of the shadows. Does it seem to have, or does the area seem to have gotten darker by any chance?
It's pretty much at this point, other than the light that's illuminating and coming from the actual mist, it seems to be a pretty pitch black area. The cloud cover is pretty thick, and you can only hear and see through with dark vision the rain just kind of hitting the ground.
Just knowing my gray surroundings and just noting that the color's been gray, I'll just kind of nod to myself as I just begin to walk forward. Looking over a cave, what does this seem to be doing as I walk past?
I'm sorry, looking over who?
As I'm walking past the cave, what does this seem to be doing?
Cowering.
Okay. Just kind of entering the mist. Noting what Hella said in regards to give them all that we've got. Can you describe just what I'm noticing or what I'm looking at in regards to Kester Nekov, I can't remember his name, and
As you enter in, you know wounds beginning to open on you, but as you kind of look, you know him just kind of twirling his spear around his fingers and just kind of gripping it. He looks like he's about to stab into the ground again. Noting the area as you see the blood just kind of start slicing through your arms and your chest. You note that Kester seems to be trying to face off against him, shield up, reflecting or pushing away a spear attack.
Noting this, I'll just begin to twist my body in response to the rain, as if I'm just mimicking the dropping droplets as it hits the ground. I'll just move my body, contorting it, and just twisting as I reach this area, and Veil just a kick to Nikov's. What's his name again? I'm sorry.
Kavan?
Kavan, there we go. Kavan's just right shoulder and attempt to just give some provide Kester some relief, channeling just my aura and my ki into the kick. I just unleash that sudden kick at his shoulder, just catching myself off balance. I'll twist and kick with the other leg to the side, attempting to off balance him as I notice Kester's situation. I'm going to attack twice. And is this with advantage? Or
you're attacking whom?
No,
it wouldn't be.
I'm sorry, what?
It wouldn't be advantage.
Alright. First roll. That's not bad. Second roll. And as my kick just lands, just my aura and my ki just flowing through the kick, just for the 3 second, Kavan just feels something similar or just familiar from when I've last struck him. I will need a saving throw. Something inside him just kind of festers a bit.
Let's see. So your first strike hitting, you know, Kavan just kind of staring at you. He just kind of nods. Another one. Huh. Weak. You know him gripping his spear. It looks like he's about to stab fairly hard straight down into the ground next to him.
Noting this, as I just pop off my legs, or pop off my hands, just getting back to my feet. As my feet touches the ground, just sink into the ground, just dropping into a baseless form as he notes just a shadow scurrying across the floor and just moving with the water droplets hitting the ground. I am going to use my bonus action to shadow step away, just back to my original position. So that should be. Oh, hold on. One second. Yeah, just up over here, just popping up right off the ground. I'll just dust myself off, attempting to get the blood off of me. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. As this is occurring, Tilgrim, what do you do?
I am
Getting yelled at.
Mr. J, can you kick me from the game?
Sure.
Yeah.
sorry about that. I am going to. Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. Essentially running over here, just quickly running, sliding down this small mound and propping myself up here. Locking eyes with Kavan's form, I am going to. Currently, he's busy. He's looking. Is he looking at Kester or Helloa? Oh, was I muted for that?
I heard you. We heard you.
Oh, I'm muted. I was asking Zion if he was muted this whole time.
No, I thought, okay. No, all I said was, just running across the field, sliding down this small mound, and propping myself here. I lock eyes with Kavan's form, and, currently is Kavan busy with, is he focused on Helwa or Kester?
He's currently focused on Khan, actually.
Oh, Khan. Okay.
Yeah. He's just kind of looking past Kester towards him, grinning.
Okay, and the barbarians aren't moving from their spot, right? The ones right here.
Correct.
Right? Okay. Extending my hand and drawing a sigil in the air, a sparking red sigil. I just thrust my hands from towards it, and a sprout of fire arcs through the air towards Gavan. I am casting Firebolt. Let me go ahead and do. Here we go. And
So as the bolt kind of snaps, you note as it hits, it just kind of makes Kavan stop and slowly turn towards you. Turning back to Kester, he just kind of nods. Your choice. The girl or the monk?
My choice. Yeah, that's not happening. Because I'm going to take care of you myself.
You note him almost bowing towards you. Brave words. As he readies his spear.
I didn't hear this going on, did I?
You should be in earshot. No, you're not actually. No, you didn't hear that.
Oh, and that was all my movement too. I was right here, wasn't I?
You were right there.
Oh, okay, yep, that's all my movement. Then not aware of what they're talking about. I'll just stay here, ready to cast another spell.
Okay. It's gonna bring us to Kester.
I still can't get in, by the way.
Oh, that's weird. What's going on specifically?
Specifically, I think I'm just still logged in.
You're definitely not on my screen, but I can reset stuff real quick and just piss everybody off. You just reset. I don't know if that kicks everybody when I refresh. If it didn't kick you, cool.
Did. Yeah, I just can't select my name.
Yeah, refresh and then try again.
Sure. Refreshed, still can't select my name.
That's weird, because I refreshed and then removed you. Again, actually.
Oh, there it is. Cool. Sweet. Okay. All right, sweet. Now I can see. Okay, so just looking forward. Ooh, what the hell am I gonna do? Full words indeed. So just looking up at him and just slamming my cane into the ground, just my hand palming the top. I'm going to just pull it up and catch it as I just drive the top half of it into his chest, and as it connects, lightning just going down the length of it, I'm going to activate Shocking Grasp in an attempt to murder him where he stands. Please God, please God, please God. Oh God. Not particularly good. Not particularly good indeed.
As you go to grab him, he just kind of looks at you and just kind of knocks your hands away. He just kind of nods. My turn.
Oh. And with that, just once again, just holding the length of my staff, I'm going to just hold it with both hands as just dice, a compartment of dice just falls out the side. I'm going to roll a singular wild surge and hope and pray that I don't fuck anything up. By singular, I mean I might reroll it. I don't know. Let's see. 84. Oh shit! I don't have. What? There we go. Each creature. That's not ideal, but it might be. Okay, so I'm gonna take the 84. Each creature within 30. Oh, actually, never mind. I will not take the 84. Because that'll get me killed by everyone around me. Never mind. Instead, I'm going to just re-roll it. 42. Please don't be bad. Please don't be bad. Oh, I turned into a potted plant.
I'm sorry, you turned into a potted
I turned
plant?
into a potted plant until the start of my next turn.
And that would make it where you're pretty much
fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, you're. What would that make you? Paralyzed, or yeah, I guess that would make you. No,
I'm
no.
incapacitated.
Yeah, you're incapacitated.
Makes me incapacitated and
Yeah,
vulnerable to all damage.
Yeah, that's.
Out of
This
all
is
the
the
things
reaction.
on the list,
Yeah, for
that
sure.
comes up now at the
Not gonna
worst
lie, bro.
time.
The 84 with the whole 1d10 to everyone is kind of bad too.
Oh no, that's
Well,
bad.
sorry, 1d10.
But why was it
But a potted
between
plant,
that
though.
and a potted plant? Like, we joke
Yeah.
about this. It's never supposed to happen, especially in a
Yeah, my
boss
luck
fight.
is
And I
kinda
just
bad.
flipped my phone by slapping.
You became a whole plant right now?
Yeah, I just became a potted plant. Yes, I am going to die.
Man's became a cactus at the worst
A
time.
literal fucking
I
plant.
can't keep saving you, Kester.
Yeah. Listen, I can't
I
save myself
can't.
too. I really can't be saving myself either. Not gonna lie.
This shit is tragic.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I mean, my form reverts after I
Wait,
potted
isn't like
plant breaks.
polymorph, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
Oh,
I
so you're
shouldn't
fine
die.
then.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you just
From a plant. Yeah.
I'm just a plant.
yeah, you're fine then, because polymorph you basically have what is it called?
Yeah, extra
temporary
health.
health.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get rid of that health, then you
It's
revert
not-
to
The plant
Yeah.
has
It's not
one
the
health.
same. The plant has
Yeah,
one health. He
plant
gets
has, like,
turned
one health.
into the plant. This isn't a polymorph situation.
Plant.
His
So
new
he's gonna
HP
take
is
whatever-
1.
Yeah, he's gonna take whatever damage he takes.
And if
Huh.
and if he
Oh, it's not polymorph?
dies,
Oh, I
it's
thought
more-
it just
it's
dropped
more
to
like
zero.
the
It just says
Druid's
drop to
wild
0
shape.
HP and your pot breaks and your form reverts. So I don't know if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
survive. After.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
a
but you
Druid's wild
you
shape.
take the rest of the damage, so it's.
Oh, I take the
polymorph.
rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, then
yeah.
yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's like polymorph then. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that's
you
an extra
take
1
the
health.
It breaks. Yeah, you get like 1 health extra.
Yeah, let's go. That's literally preferable.
But you can't do jack until you're not a plant anymore.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I become human at the start of my next turn. So even if I don't have anything, I don't have anything to stop the oncoming onslaught, and I don't have any
Yo, imagine he just chucks you.
To be honest, it really doesn't even matter that I became a plant. If anything, this is only an upside.
This brings us back to Wolfram's turn. Noting Kester's plant-like form, what do you do?
Okay. Seeing that what's it called? Cameron's not who's focused on
He's
Ron
just
or
kind of
Kester?
he's just staring at the plant in front of him with a. You can't see what his face looks like, but you could tell based on his head, he's just looking at it.
With that, Wolfman's quick going to rush forward, impaling the sword into the side again. Recklessly attacking. Oop. Attack. Okay, and looking back at Hello, what I shout now or still no more chip damage. I mean, still need more.
She just kind of nods. Hit him.
With that, I rip the blade out of the side, dealing internal damage. Okay. Oop. I look back to her. Hello again. Now, how about now?
She kind of nods. That'll do.
Okay. And with that, Opal's gonna fly. Using boots of speed, flying. The same thing, really. Make it the same movement. We're gonna fly up over here. All right, well, the show's yours now. Earn that fucking title and get the fuck out of here. I give Hello a thumbs up.
She just kind of raises her blade over her head and slams it down on her shoulder. Yep. This brings us to Jotun's turn.
Okay. I guess kind of overhearing that, I'll just look. So this is it, the final hit.
You know, Hella yelling. As long as he doesn't. And then as she's saying that, you note the blood mist kind of slowly calming down. She just shakes her head. Kill a berserker, quick! With that, you note wounds with black blood bursting on you.
Were there any that was already attacked in the 3 that are next to me, or no?
No, I don't believe there were any that were attacked.
I guess kind of looking at the berserker next to me, I'll kind of swing up my leg and then like strike her in the like side torso area.
As your what was that, your foot?
Yeah.
As your foot kind of slams, you note the berserker kind of looking up at you, crossing both hand axes down and slamming your leg back to the ground. Not today, dearie, she says as she prepares to strike you.
I kind of looking. I will. Kind of spinning and then bringing up my other leg, I'll strike again.
You note her again, just kind of throwing your leg to the ground and just kind of chuckling at you. About to like get you new dice, yeah.
Hey, yeah.
The dice are actually out to get me.
Both in single digits too. Jesus.
This music started when her turn started. Just tipped it off.
Man, you stole my count, but okay.
Is this worth an action save at this point? I don't even know anymore.
To be gamey and explain, if you don't actually kill the berserker on Kavan's turn, the blood mist goes off.
Okay.
But he can still attack. So
All right.
So if you can action surge and kill the berserker, good job. If you can't, oh boy.
I'll kind of swing back my arm, and then attempting to strike again. When it connects, I'll let off a demon bolt. Oh my fucking god!
Holy shit!
Yo, so this shit is ridiculous. I
Yo,
just
can we
want.
get some
Hey,
DM's grace?
Yeah,
Can we get some
Yo, can I
DM's grace?
pass
I'm
my
sorry,
inspiration
I
on
just-
to like? Can I pass my inspiration on to like her instead of
Well,
Howell?
10. It's a 10.
That's,
I'll
that's
keep it a
an
buck. It's a
8,
10.
3, and a
I mean,
6.
if I mean, I wouldn't mind letting you do that, but it's a D6 on a 10. That's a 16. Still not gonna. Still doesn't hit.
No,
the
it's
berserker.
D8.
It's a
D8.
D8.
Yes.
Cool. In that case, Jeanette, roll a D8.
Pray to your gods.
You hit.
Let's
Time to
fucking
go back to church. Time to go to church, boys.
Let's fucking
She did
go!
Time to go to church.
Jesus Christ! Yo, this music started and your turn was doomed.
Time to go
Mm.
to church.
Hold on, that's not correct either. Why are your moves like this, man? Hold on a sec. Reroll the damage in 1 second completely. You should have a 2d10 for everything.
Okay.
I think you could probably
Right.
fix that by copying some of the stuff off of Firebolt. I think the scaling is like off somehow.
Yeah, reroll the damage from the actual spell. Don't use a spell slot or consume a charge, whatever.
Wait, what? Off the like.
Click the spell again. When the thing pops up, say don't like uncheck the box that says consume spell slot or charge, and then just cast it again. Because you need
Okay.
the new damage. Sorry, I just fixed it for you because it should be a 2d10. Yeah, that makes more sense. No, it doesn't. All right. Wow. All right. So your first roll was an 8. I'll take the 8 and the 2, which gives you 10 damage. Now I'll just take them both, actually. So as the bolt explodes, you noted damaging the berserker, but doesn't really kill the berserker, as she just kind of nods. Keep trying.
It's time to go home,
I'll
boys.
kind
We
of lean
lost.
back, and then kind of bracing my like head and shoulders. I'm basically going to headbutt her in the head.
Huh?
I could just roll my demon eyes for that, right? That would.
Yeah, it's just a physical attack is a physical attack.
Okay.
As you slam your head directly down into her, you just kind of see her body slowly fade as she goes, "What?" With that, you note the blood around Kavan just kind of beginning to grow and expand as it begins spiraling out of control. You can kind of hear him just going, "Ah, yeah, thank you. This should be fun." With that, Yama's Wolfram wounds explode in blood. It's just hell was. And with that, what do you do?
Kind of gripping my head a little bit, I'll just kind of yell out to Helwa, this is all you now. And I'll end my turn.
You know, Hoa not really saying anything, but she seems incredibly pensive, meaning that it just seems like she doesn't seem sure. With that, this brings us to Kavan's turn. As he kind of just looks around, he nods. "You're going to die." With that, he just kind of, with two hands, slams the spear directly down in front of him. Those of you bleeding, you can feel kind of a strange tick feeling. From beneath you, you see a blade just kind of come up and slash into you.
Yo, can I really bleed as a plant?
Yeah, plants have blood, bro.
Fuck. All right. Time to keep this damage then.
Your plant body withers and dies.
Oh.
Kestra's been knocked unconscious.
But at least I look like Kester again.
His little mandrake body sitting there curled up in a ball. You know, Hell will just coughing blood as Kavan just kind of slowly turns to her. And to think, I still have another attack. You know, Hell was just kind of glaring at him as he brings his spear back and stabs her directly. As the spirit just kind of hits Hella, she drops to one knee as blood just starts pouring out of her. You can see her just kind of holding the greatsword, pushing herself up. Based on her body just kind of bleeding out, it seems like a stiff wind would knock her down and kill her. With this, Kavan just kind of nods. Unless you miss, you've earned your place, girl. But don't let those wounds bleed out. And with that, Hella just kind of rising to her feet. Yeah, thanks, Pa. Fuck off. She just kind of slashes at his neck. And holy shit!
What happened? What happened? What happened?
As she misses the
Should've
swing,
rolled.
she kind of turns the blade, and she swings one more time at the neck.
Come on, one more. Come on, hello. Come on.
And holy shit!
Please, no.
Please.
The first one, that's the second one. No! As she misses both times and
Oh,
just
man,
kind of
can't you just, like,
falls
punch
to
the
the
balls?
side. You want me to
Hey, yo,
fudge
can she have that
numbers?
bar die back?
Yo, this shit hurts.
She just kind of like sits there as she looks on. Trying to.
So fucking bad.
Oh wait, I baked it into my own thing. And as she gains her strength, she swings one last time because I actually that's a real thing. That's a real
Please,
thing.
God,
Oh,
please.
look at that. All right, cool. We're good. With that, slams the blade into his neck. We might actually not be good. Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay, I'll just do
It's
She
just
has an
game for
advantage,
you.
doesn't she?
You're gonna enjoy without this.
No,
Because
this is
of
hilarious.
Kester. Wait, doesn't she have advantage because of
He's
Kester?
unconscious. I'm not
Yum,
sure if
he's
that
like
really
on the ground. As it slices and cuts him, you know him just kind of taking his hand and just kind of racing it against his neck, looking at her. Disappointed, girl. You'll die next round. With that, this brings us to Irvain's turn, who at this point just kind of springs into action and slamming his staff down, he just kind of sends out a brush of wind and leaves towards Helwa. Now, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, that'll work. Slamming his staff down around him, you note that everyone within this vicinity gets a healing wind. You can feel refreshed.
Everyone?
Everyone within range. Is wolf armor? Yeah, that's half.
Yeah, I'm open
With
to
that
it.
blast of energy returning, you note Kester just kind of yawning as he wakes up from what seems like a wonderful slumber. You might have dreamed of, being some things. A little green, perhaps.
Perhaps just a little green.
With that, Irvain seems fairly tired, blood squirting and cuts rushing out of him. With that said, this brings us to Yama's turn. You note as you begin to bleed, those around you also seem to have a bit of a reprieve. What do you do?
Okay, this time for sure. As Amma just takes out his violin. Please, work. Just this one time, work. As I cast blindness on him again. Save.
Sorry about that. Repeat.
As he basically casts like blindness on Kavan again,
Gotcha.
hoping that it would actually work this time.
You notice Kavan just kind of shaking his head towards you. No, no, Bard. Something catchier. More poppy.
What can I do here? Well, Paolo, good luck. Good luck with that. I hope you can get that hidden. As Yama's just scurries back along near Togram, out of the blood ring, and passes there.
All right. With that, this brings us to Bennett's turn.
So, seeing all that play out in front of me, yeah. Times like these where I wish I actually had support spells, because Alright, so with the way the this is swirling. Actually no, that wouldn't work either. Alright. What can I do here? So here's 5. Alright, so realizing what's going on, kind of taking my concentration off of the berserker in front of me, I'll just quickly take off to the north and just holding my ground. Alright. So this is gonna be a
Bingo.
stretch. Putting both my hands together, wind starts to gather again. Not as strong as the first time, but still with some kick to it. You know, some of the rain pushed away or towards the swirl. I'm going to prepare an action. When Kazan attempts to make a swing or attempts to attack, I want to try to have the wind from the gust blow into his eyes. Would I be able to set that up?
I mean, technically, wherever you aim it, it's gonna hit whoever's there. But I mean, sure, he would still have to do the strength save stuff, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna set it up like near him. So as I put both my hands together and kind of the mark on my neck glows and kind of fades continuously, kind of blinking in and out. Kester, you start to notice a little bit of magic form to your left. Subtle and almost stagnant. It seems to be waiting. I'm gonna just prep that and end my turn there. When he goes for a swing, I want to try to use the gust of wind to interrupt him. I'm gonna end my turn prepping that.
This brings us to Khan. As all this is happening, you know Helwa's still kind of struggling to stay on her feet as Kester looks refreshed, and the situation seems a bit strange from your position. The Druid Urbane cast something that looked like it calmed the storm, but now he's bleeding as well. What do you do?
Taking a few steps forward and just kind of looking towards Bennett. Bennett, give me a second. Looking towards Pavan. Do you think blindness would work?
Whatever would. I'm just trying to see if I can get something going here. If he strikes out on Helwa, this could all be bad.
Sure, then I'll be as I kind of grit my teeth. I'll try to absorb some blows, but if anything happens, it's not my fault. As I just
Don't
walk a bit forward, looking towards him. It won't be that bad. I'm just going to take away his vision for a few seconds as I continue to walk forward. Let's make sure I have this right. Yeah, cool. Walking just towards this whole thing and just kind of looking over the general area. Can you? Did I notice what Van did? In regards, you're muted by the way, but in regards to the whole wind.
You saw him slam his staff down, and just kind of wind and leaves kind of rushed around in a large radius. After that, you know that Kester just kind of getting back up.
Okay, just kind of noting this and just looking over the situation. Does my ally seem to be kind of just refreshed or in better condition, even in the midst of the blood mist?
All of them seem to be slightly better, Helwa being the worst of them.
Okay, just Helwa seems to be in the most of them. Just kind of looking towards Helwa and kind of looking towards Kavan. Just kind of saying towards Helwa, Helwa, you need to do the final blow, correct? So that means no one else is allowed to hit him beyond this point.
She just kind of yells, "Yeah!" As she kind of spits blood out and just kind of looks at you. What's the point?
Come on, Helwa. You're towards her. You're better than this. Where's your rage? In the temple, I saw how fierce you were as I kind of grab a shadow. Oh, just putting my hand down, you see shadows kind of swirling up my arm. Especially since you're the daughter of this monster. Holding back punches as I pull just a large, shadow beast out of the floor. I'll just kind of pet him. I'm kind of looking towards Vaughn. Can you just kind of note his situation? Does he seem to be looking towards Helwa specifically, or?
He's just kind of looking at you and Helwa having a conversation at this point. He's also noting the strange creature you're petting.
I was kind of looking at him. He's like, that's Umbra. Just kind of looking towards him. Don't worry, you won't be seeing anything after this. As you see the creatures begin to grow large and large in size. looking towards Helua, I'll just kind of nod. Well then, let's finish this, and I'll just whisper, Kayakus, as the dog just lashes out. I am going to cast Color Spray. As the shadow of beast just jumps at on and just dissipates, just a large flash blinding his eyes. I am attempting to remove his vision. I'll have to roll for the number of hit points the creature, or the number of hit points the spell can affect. So basically, I roll the hit points, and if it's higher than their current hit point value, they are blinded. And then it goes from descending order. So let me roll that now. Cool. Damage wasn't set up. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'll just roll it manually. As the beast just kind of lunges towards Kavan. This is kind of good knowledge, but would that be over or enough to cover his hit points?
Where's the cone? It's just in front of him?
Here, let me rotate it. Sorry. It's going this way. So it's lunging towards him, so it's like this. So it's going through him or towards him and the back.
I mean, technically it has to come from you, so it has to be here. Okay,
yeah.
that's all I really... Okay. And let me see, I'm sorry. So, total number of hit points creature spell can affect 15 if either of you in ascending order current hit points going on. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points. The lowest current hit points, so it's hitting Kavan and this dude here and this lady. So the lowest number of hit points between the three of them is okay. Starting with the creature effect is blinded until the spell ends. Subtract each creature's health before moving on. Okay. So that leaves you with 11. And then these two aren't affected. Okay. So as your colors dazzle, you note his eyes just kind of blinking a few times before he has to close them completely. You just hear him say, "Oh, defeating me with trickery. I can't blame you. Not a real warrior's game, but you've had a long enough fight."
And with that, I'll just continue just my supporting words. I'll end my turn there in the midst of witnessing Hilua's final strike.
With that, this brings us to Tilgrim.
Kind of seeing how everyone was at first down, but is now slowly getting back up, but still seeing Helwa still struggling, I'll just rush forward, climbing over the small mound, trying to get a better view of her. As I stand here, I will at first put my hand on my chest, drawing forth the white amorphous aura from the gem. Sticking my hands towards Helwa, I am casting Heal. Just to be sure, Helwa looks to be in like bad shape, right?
Helwa is looking in pretty bad shape, correct?
Okay. Yeah, I am casting heal on Helwa. As the energy kind of just begins to move towards Helwa, as if the wind is guiding it. It being mostly a mist. As it reaches her, it just surrounds her before slowly fading away on her. How does she react?
She just kind of stands there as the aura just kind of slowly floats around her and doesn't really impact yet. Roll
Well,
for heal.
oh, roll. Okay. Oh, that's what you meant. My bad.
Yeah, that's what I meant. There we go. She
Whew.
seems incredibly refreshed as she just kind of yells towards you. Oh, you one short stuff.
Just finish this and we'll be even. I yelled back. And at that, I'll end my turn.
Brings us to Kester's turn. Finally back and no longer plant. Your transformation has led you to an existential crisis. Do you truly know what it's like to be human, or elf rather? Or, well, both. You kind of contemplate this. How do you feel?
So, in true 8 intelligence fashion, I'm going to sweep that under the rug for the time being, as I just, nudge Khan. Oh, thank God you did that. I thought I was gonna have to stay here. And with that, I'm going to disengage as I hop backwards.
You wouldn't have to disengage. He's blind.
Oh, for sure. Let's go, baby. Either way, just hopping out of the range. Ugh. Turning over to Bennett. Oh man. So I guess we just have to wait for the good news, yeah?
And for once in Gride, you're not stuck in the ground.
Oh yeah, that was sure was something. And with that, I'm going to end my turn.
All right. This brings us to Wolfram's turn. As you again begin to bleed, you're still feeling pretty good. It doesn't seem like the bleeding is doing all that much to you that hasn't been fixed.
How so how was completely healed, correct?
She looks pretty mint. Her armor's a bit scratched and torn, but her body seems fine.
Okay. That's it. I need to jump in myself. With that being said, I'm looking at the blood mist. Is there any notable change or still the same old blood mist?
It's still the exact same kind of torrent and mass.
With that, within I'll go towards Hello. You see, Hello, you see, idiot. You see Wolfram place his hand on Hello. You got this. I give it as Hello English as Hello. As Wolfram give her the help action by walking forward and distracting him. Hey, little bitch! Fucking die already.
You notice him just kind of smiling. He doesn't really respond other than that, as Helwa just kind of nods. Sure thing.
What's that? Yep. Already, what you call it? Help action and flanking. That'll be in my turn.
With that, this brings us to Jotun's turn.
Jeanette, you there? Muted or?
Ned?
Gonna skip you in the interest of time in 3, 2, 1. Gonna come back to you. Alright. This brings us to Kavan's turn. With all rage and fury of well, being blind, he quickly cleaves in the surrounding area. Not being able to see, the disadvantage is fucking paramount. With this, notably, you all just quickly hop over the blade of the spear as he does it one last time. Can't go without a fight. Again, being disadvantaged, Hel just kind of snapping at the blade of the spear. You can see her just rise her arms up and just kind of slam her blade straight into the neck of her grandfather. As she does this, she just kind of nods to him. So long, da. And with that, she cuts his head off as the blade just kind of hits and slices as the head just kind of flies towards Khan's direction. It just kind of splatters into the rain as he just laughs. Good show, girl. You owe your friends one. As the rain just kind of slowly comes down, the blood just begins to dissipate as your wounds heal, and you feel, well, no worse for wear. It is almost an effect of, well, it seems that you almost take a long rest. Literally, though, take a long rest. And with that, Telwa just kind of slumps over towards the others, Irvain just kind of following. More berserkers just coming from the south magically.
Magically. I don't know where they keep coming from. I say
See,
this
I'm
out loud. I
surprised.
have no clue where they keep coming from.
I'm surprised how I not take over Borovia with some men. You guys in disposal.
I'm sure there's more, or like they can't just be spawning.
Let's just
They
be
just
glad
kind
we're
of
done.
walk out as she just kind of nods to the group. All right, you fools and savages. You've seen what I've done. What say you? You know, all the berserkers kind of just clacking together their axes. You could just hear almost this drilling cling cling sound. As this goes on, you note Helwa just nodding. Fine. And Irvain just kind of noting as he looks around. You can see the grim faces of the berserkers seem to lighten a bit as he says, the druids fled to the north, my lady. With your, well, with your crown in place, we can send the horde north as needed. There are some poachers still out there, berserkers that are, well, they've been working for me, trying to figure out the owlbear situation. You know how we're going. You could brief me later. Right now, hell. With that, Helwa slowly approaches Jotun and just kind of looks him up and down. Yeah, you know, you're less cute than I remember. Is Jeanette actually back, or am I wasting my my
I'm
good
back.
disses? Oh, okay, cool. She just kind of looks at your arm and then just shakes her head. You've been through hell. That's pretty nice of you to... I'm not good at this. So instead, here. She just kind of looks at you and takes her sword out and just kind of points it at you before kind of throwing and slapping the hilt up and grabbing the blade and turning it towards you. A gift. Take Blood Fury. I won't need it. And you've earned it. It's, she just kind of, as the blade is extended, do you take the hilt?
Yeah, I will.
As you grab the hilt, you note that as your hand kind of grasps at it, the blade kind of bursts into a strange reddish blood, but slowly it begins to bleed into a black as it just kind of attacks your arm, crawling up it. You can feel almost an electricity as your other arm slowly starts to spike. You could see just a black blade just shoot out of it from where your elbow area is, as you just kind of feel just a sharp pain and blood splattering. You almost feel a phantom need to grip at your fists as the long blade coming out of your left arm slowly forms fingers. You can see claws and just kind of something coming out, almost like fur or feathers from the palm, not palm, but the backside of your hand growing from the claws. You could see it harden and stiffen as an ooze just kind of covers it and begins to harden it like your other arm. You've gained the demon arm in one hand and the blood fury in the next, as Helwa just kind of nods at you. Use it well. When you carve with it, you'll be able to absorb the blood and heal yourself, or you can heal your allies if you need to. If you modify it, though, well, she just kind of smiles. The other fun thing is, well, it doesn't take much to carve deep. You could get critical damage with only well, it doesn't need to be perfect. Slightly less.
Sounds
With
like-
that,
Sounds like my kind of weapon.
do. With that, yes, that's that. Helwa just kind of looks at the others. You're decent. And with that, she kind of turns away and just kind of walks back. And stopping kind of midway, listening, she turns back to Kester. You have something to say, Chief?
I thought I was a little bit more than decent. But, well, you're the battle maniac.
Well, you're good at turning into a plant, and you're really good at lying in the dirt.
Yeah, really good at that, I must say. I do it all the time.
She just kind of nods. I recall. Anyway, I appreciate your help, even though it took you long enough to get here. If you ever need the Horde, well, just know that you can call on me anytime. Send me a message and I'll show up with some of my friends here. But as she's saying this, she notes kind of turning her body towards the east and looking over the ridge of, or not the ridge, but the mass of Yester Hill. Looking down towards the south, she notes, but that swamp there, that's going to be a bit of an issue. In our travels, or you talked a lot about going there. That swamp's going to be the biggest issue you have. If you think this was hard, she kind of looks at the sky. What's it been, 5 hours? Then that's going to be worse. Mind you, if you need assistance, I wouldn't mind dying in the glorious pursuit of battle, but be prepared for it. That witch knows way too much. She's been alive too long. Anyway, Irvain, is the gem situation handled with the winery? You know, the Irvain kind of shrugging. Sort of. Strahd took one of the gems, and the other gem was taken by the old woman down the hill. She just kind of nods. Fucking figures. I wonder what that bitch is doing with it. Anyway, if you want to help the vineyard out and get back on the right foot, because, wow, we left them with one of their own dead and not too much of a apology. I'd get that gem back to them. It'll probably get old Davion less grumpy, and you're going to need him. Especially if those weirdos in the north are right. What's his name? That wizard. More Daniel or whatever. If he's, she kind of nods. Yeah, whatever. If they're right about it, you're going to have to light the beacon to open the gate to the east. And if you're going to do that, you're probably going to piss off a black rider or two. But either way, if you need me, let me know. But for now, I need to figure out what's wrong with this place and go tear down that tree to the south. Anyway, rest up and don't be strangers. With that, you note Helwa and the others just kind of slowly beginning to leave and head down towards the south.
Just kind of telling Bennett, have you seen Lucinda? I'm just kind of looking around, darting my eyes across the just ruins and stone.
Oh yeah, we haven't really seen her since we got into Druid territory.
Maybe she has something against druids.
Kind of looking towards Custer. Well, the druids aren't here, are they?
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
true.
I mean, to be
Uh,
fair,
was the
we didn't
guy?
exactly know how that would work until it happened.
while you stand there, you can, well, specifically, Kester notes in his ear, you just hear a whisper. Actually, I was just trying to see how much you've grown.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
With
Ah.
that, Lucinda just kind of pops. You note that she's been standing there the whole time, not making any sounds, and you really never paid any attention to her. She just kind of stretches. I've been sitting here the whole time. You
Well,
probably should have asked for help, but you seem so busy. I feel like you chase the redheads a bit too much. She kind of plays with her hair a bit and smiles. Anyway, well, at least you're all stronger than last I left you. On the downside, that was way too long. While you were doing that, I slid down the mountain a bit and figured out that swamp has two entrances, one to the south and one to the north. If you go in from the north, it seems like you're going to encounter a great deal of insects, pests, creatures, and for some strange reason, candy everywhere. It's all over the place, actually.
that's bad, right?
I don't know, but that kind of makes sense with all that talk in Valaki of those children going missing.
Oh,
I thought maybe it was the wolves, but why else would there be candy all over the swamp? Anyway, to the southeast, there's an entrance if you want to swim along the river. Doesn't seem to have any issues, but it comes out at the bottom of a cave, and that cave goes into a lair. I'm not sure what's in it, but there's a strange green glow coming from it. Either way, I don't like the look of it. As she's saying this, you know Helwa coming from the south, holding just kind of a massive tree limb. Hey, shits! She yells over to you, throwing the limb to the side. You know that she approaches you. In her hand, you can see something cupped. We were tearing down that, what is it? Gotheus tree or whatever. Irvain said that he can use the wood to strengthen some druidic magic around these parts. But something fell out of it when we were tearing it apart. And I've seen it before, so here, this is for you. She just kind of walks up to you and just holds out a well, strange but familiar object.
Can't get used to these things.
Wait, yeah, that's the red one.
That makes 3.
She kind of just looks at you and nods. Not sure what they do, but here, I don't want it. Who takes it?
Since no one said anything, I guess I'll reach out for it. Just looking at it, curious.
I'll take one.
There is only one, sir.
Yeah, there's only one.
As Tilgrim takes it and holds it close, you can hear just a whisper. The 9 hells unleashed a creature to infect the innocent. Only those who understand how to sever the link should unlock the door. You can feel the other egg in your inventory slowly beginning to vibrate when it comes into contact with the other. This vibration is familiar to you, but feels awfully strange. It's almost tickly. With that, Helwood just kind of nods. I'm off. With that tree dismantled and the druidic magic going up, the Karn's going to be rebuffed. I'm going to have scouts set up all around the perimeter here, and I need to get my people to return. We're scattered throughout this stupid place. Hey, listen, they're all of you. If I'm not real, well, then whenever you go to that other place, find me, or at least find where I died, or I don't know. Come back here and see if I'm still around. Maybe my old ass is still kicking.
We meet again.
And with that, you note Lucinda just kind of looking around and just walking off.
Help them? I guess you should do the more arcane stuff thingy.
Hey, you all took a long rest, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we took a. Let me go ahead and take one then. Two then.
Yeah, you took a long rest.
Looking over to Pilgrim. Alright. So I got the Saint. Apparently you got King and what was that third one?
The third one. The king. You're talking about the red. This one in my hand. This one is the L's.
L's or Hells?
With the H.
So Saint, King, Hell. Since the Saint was kind of locked on Camden, guess the other two would be somebody else in the 8. Unless I'm misinterpreting this.
They kind of act strange when they're kind of close. And as I say this, I kind of just hold them in both hands, showing them how they kind of vibrate as I bring them closer. Make sure they don't touch. Just,
You know, we could walk and talk, right? So you got plans stuff to do.
Right. So I guess starting to walk, I'll take the Egg of the Saint out and put it near Tilgrim's hands. Does it resonate with the other two?
It does. You note that instead of shaking, though, they seem to be pushing themselves apart. You note Tilgrim's small frame kind of can't contain the thing. Go ahead and make a dex save for me.
Yeah, sure. Dex save.
Oh.
You manage to kind of stay secure, but you drop one of the eggs on the ground. As it kind of hits the earth, you note just kind of a blaring light. Which egg did you drop?
Oh no.
I'll have to choose. Let's go with the red one.
Okay. As the egg of hells drops, you can kind of see a blaring red light. A heat kind of almost hits your body and almost resonates. In your mind, you can see the Amber Temple. You notice a large portal just kind of sitting in front of you. First red and kind of glowing and spiraling, then turning black as something just slowly oozing seeps into it. You can see a massive key just kind of form. You can hear just a clicking sound of gears behind it as the door slowly swings open. There, you're met with just a vision. You could see a faceless god staring at you. As this kind of image crawls into your mind, you kind of grab the egg and lift it back up and kind of wake back up. You note the eggs have pushed themselves apart to the point where, as you're kind of pulling it away, you've been moved. The rest of the party just kind of blinking and seeing you standing there. Everyone, well, what's going on? Ooh, yes, like that. You're glitching.
Pilgrim, you alright?
Huh? Oh, just coming back. What? Sorry, I saw something.
Well,
What?
I saw the Amber Temple
oh.
and a faceless god.
Well,
You just kind of see me stare into his face a bit, thinking on that.
you saw the faceless god? Huh. Interesting. Maybe it's a clue.
That said, as you begin to leave, Jotun notes the arm feeling better, flexing it. You've also gained the experience to level. You're
Let's
now level 8.
go. Let's go.
I'm now what?
Level 8.
Okay, cool.
Please do that stuff before next session.
Yep, level 8.
And with that, the party leaves. So as you prepare yourselves and you begin to venture back out, I need to update this page.
Mhm.
Helwa has left your company completely. And Lucinda has entered it.
Great.
With this, you find yourselves.
Question: will this be count? Does this count as downtime?
You're currently getting back to your horses to travel, so it's downtime if you stop and take some slow time to do what you want.
Hmm.
But usually downtime is when you're in a city. And
Gotcha.
you're yeah. So as you begin to mount back up to horses and you note you have one less traveling companion. Where to? Where do you head?
I'm pretty
Looking
sure she
towards. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you guys mentioned about the wizard dude, the whole mark thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at my arm. Can I note any markings on my arm or my palm? As I scan it over.
You know the new what?
Do I note any marking? Marking and mention there'd be a symbol or just a mark for teleportation. I'm not really using. I'm just looking for it.
On the back of your hand, you see a small kind of almost a upside down U or horseshoe symbol. Like it's kind of faintly glowing a blue hue. It almost looks like a light ink tattoo.
Oh, okay. I'm just kind
Oh,
of nodding towards Wolfram. I'm sorry. You can continue.
Hmm.
I mean, Mr. J, or
nope.
oh well,
He was looking.
as just we,
I was
as
waiting
we
for
go
you.
to as we go to the wizard guy you mentioned.
All the way over, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I guess we can just stop by Valaki and well, see how the Dipes are doing, and the town in general.
Why not go towards the tower north of here?
Oh, Baratok.
Just nod.
I mean, if you're ready to go in now, sure. I mean, it's on the way. Hmm.
Is anyone opposed to this?
I don't have anything against it.
Sure, but after this tower thing,
Then we'll go to Valaki. Then we'll get you your own fancy tattoo.
very well then.
Hmm.
Off the balcony.
Pilgrim, remember what Edgeworth said at Edgeworth.
Say it again.
Remember what the guy said. The whole thing about perfection and how his was the mark on his face.
His scar, right?
If you know what you have to do to unlock the tower, shouldn't have any problems.
I sure hope you know what you have to do.
I might have an idea, but again, I'll. It might work.
Okay then.
Let's just hope Esmeralda's here. Worst case scenario, we might have to get her help with the wolves.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen Bo in a while.
Bo.
Yeah, Bo, the rabbit.
The guy we got the arrows from in the first place.
Ah, right, him.
A real funny guy. Haven't seen him in a while. Maybe he's here.
As you cross through the forest and move along the dirt road path, you note the oncoming land bridge leading to a small island where a tower just sits. The lake is a bit restless as the waves kind of push back and forth. You note the waters are slowly churning black. There are just parts of it. the last time you were here, it didn't seem so dark, but it seems to be quite diluted with something. You can hear a strange howling, but it doesn't seem like wolves, more of a screeching coming from the woods to the east and north of the tower. As you slowly approach, the horses don't seem to want to go on. They refuse to cross the bridge. What do you do?
I'm gonna get off and start tying my horse somewhere.
Same here.
Well,
Uh,
on foot it is.
Yeah.
To start
Sniffing
us
the
free.
sniffing the air. Is there any foul odor I can detect?
You note as you smell the air due to the rain, you don't note too much. The closer you get to the tower, though, the more and more the smell kind of just persists, and there's just a very foul odor. It doesn't seem like it's, excuse me. It doesn't seem like it's coming from the tower so much as it's coming from the water surrounding it. It almost smells like something's dead. You note the worse the smell, the darker the water.
And this is coming from the the water. The black water.
Does this water seem just familiar to the water that was near the troll bridge, with the strange moss or fungi growing on the land?
It does, yes.
Just kind of stopping a bit and just pointing towards it. I'll just slowly just watching my step, just head over just near the water. Can I note any just ripples in case, or any ripples I could just note that something is moving inside of the water? Do I see the source of the darker color, like as if there's blood dripping into it, just leading me towards the body, or is it just the entire water itself that's black?
It's just parts of it. The closer you get to the tower, the closer the blood is.
Or just heading towards the tower and stopping a bit at the, I forget how it looks. That's just like I guess the entrance of it. I'll just look over the areas in terms of trying to find where the source of the smell is coming from, if that's possible.
Do I feel any sense of magic in the air, accompanying that, like the smell of death?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Arcana, right?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Holy crap! Hold on a sec. No. You note that the closer you get to the tower, the more you note magic coming from the west of it, headed towards the north and the trees. You can also note a pretty potent magic coming from the north. As far as the tower itself, you don't note anything. It just seems like a dead, broken old tower.
Okay, so wait, you said magic from the north and magic from the west, correct?
Hmm.
Okay. West, north, okay.
So as you begin your approach, do you head towards the tower on foot?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Even in the day, it seems a bit dark as you find yourself at the gates, or find yourselves standing in front of somewhat familiar wagon once again. You note a deep layer of mud just kind of caked on again to the wheels of the wagon. The rest of it seems to have a fresh coat of purple paint that still seems radiant. You recall Esmeralda standing here when last you came, just you know, waiting and trying to gather things. You note she seems gone, but her wagon seems just ripe. Noting the side of it, you can see a cheap wooden sign that reads "Keep Out" on the back.
Hmm.
What do you do?
I'm kind of walking forward, rubbing my arm. Again, I might have an idea of what can open the door, but if it doesn't work, maybe we could come back. I might have to think on what the answer is a
Well,
little
yeah,
longer.
obviously.
But I
Yeah, you
might
can
have
do it.
an idea.
Oh well, then
Go
go
do it.
ahead.
Con,
Take
don't
the
get too
test.
close.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The lightning.
At that, I'll just begin approaching. And I'll just, as I pass Wolfram, I'll say to everyone else, stay back a bit.
Oh,
Uh,
more? Okay.
no, just stay where you are, and I'll just approach even closer to the door. Standing in front of the door, what do I see?
You note a large iron door just kind of stares at you. There doesn't seem to be any immediate or clear understanding of whether or not it has hinges or even any latch work or I'm sorry, any handles. Or, it just seems like a massive iron door. It just kind of stares at you.
Is there like is the iron reflective? Oh, okay, like that.
It's
Gotcha.
just a black iron door. It seems fairly intimidating as you sit there staring at it.
Kind of swallowing my spit a bit. I'll just straighten up a bit. I'm muttering, okay, I'm supposed to show you perfection. Uh, okay, here we go. And at that, I'll just begin rolling up. Let me make sure. I'll begin rolling up the right sleeve, the one covering that's been pretty much covering my entire arm. Still kind of using my figure to kind of hide it from those behind me and show the door. Does anything happen?
Sorry, could you just repeat that real quick for me?
Kind of rolling up the sleeve of my right arm, kind of showing a kind of like a burned scar trailing up from the hand to the forearm to the door. Showing it to the door. Does it react at all?
You're showing it your arm.
Yeah, the scarred arm. Yeah,
It certainly does.
it does.
It does indeed. With that, you note the door just kind of strangely looking at you, as you almost can't help but you just kind of peer into it. You just kind of see the door just kind of pop up. It looks at you, looking at your arm.
Kind of reacting a bit. Kind of grasping my arm to my chest. What?
It just kind of smiles. Oh, you're approaching me?
Yes.
You just kind of
I
see
can't.
the eyes blink and the teeth shine as the doors just kind of begins to vibrate. Instead of checking for other doors, you're coming right to me.
I mean, I can't open you without. Yes, I am approaching you. You. Oh.
Even though you're not old man Kazan or Van Richten. You note the door kind of flexing a bit. Approach, come closer.
Oh, sure. Just nodding. I'll begin approaching. Arm first, I guess, reaching out for the door.
Do you touch the door?
Is the door looking at my arm?
It is just kind of focused directly on you, yeah.
And it doesn't seem like it's just looking is neutral, right?
It's grinning at you right now.
Okay. Sure. Yes, I'll touch the door.
As your fingertips just kind of touch the door, you note the door just, and you probably have no idea what the password is.
It was to show perfection.
Kind of see the door almost nod at you. Oh, then come as close as you like. You can see the door starting to flex. Although it doesn't have arms, you can almost see bulges popping off on it. You could see just a flexing. It seems like the door's pretty excited that you're here.
Okay then. Nodding. I'll just again like touch the door.
Oh, I like the heat your body gives off. Make me laugh and you won't die.
Knock, knock. You said make him laugh, right?
You note the door just kind of sitting there, expressionless, just blank. Who's there?
Gouda?
You could see him just kind of. Gouda who?
Gouda to meet you?
You note the door just kind of going blank for a second. Suddenly, the door strikes. As you're touching it, the electricity buzzes through your body. You immediately kind of get thrown back to the ground. The shock isn't much, but it's enough to just toss you back as the door just kind of goes blank and silent again. You sit there, kind of just hand a bit singed, shaking a bit from the just impact. What do you do?
Seeing Pilgrim just fly to the ground. Pilgrim, are you alright?
There's a strange door here.
Yeah, it's very strange. It shoots lightning.
And it can talk.
Oh, that's
Well,
not. I'm
sorry,
saying this
what?
what's happening.
What did it say?
It wanted me to make him. It wanted me to make him laugh.
Is that all?
I guess so.
Kind of looking towards Yamez. And looking back towards Pilgrim. Maybe send Yamez. I don't think you're equipped for that.
Sure. I'm not really much. I'm not known for my jokes. I'm not really a joke teller. I'll just get up and looking at the door is just is again back to being like a regular iron door at this point, right?
Yeah, it's just sitting there as a regular iron door.
As someone approaches, well, besides the electricity, how if it's a magical door, uh, what exactly happened? He told you to tell it's a joke, so it has a. It can talk. How did it act?
It was kind of just rolling down my sleeve again and turning around. It was strange. It was kind of showing off a bit.
Oh,
Very. It was. The door is bizarre. I couldn't. I can't really. Just gotta see it. You gotta see it to really understand it.
Just kind of looking or thinking. Could I hear the conversation from where I am when they were speaking? No.
You all should have been able to hear it and
Oh,
see
okay.
the door because it's Tokram's not that big.
I'm responding back. Well, I heard something in regards to showing it perfection. If you said it's showing off, just kind of thinking. I have a mirror in my bag. Why not show its reflection? That could be the key to unlocking the door if it's really that, I guess, optimistic.
I guess that could work. At that, I'll just begin approaching. You're basically giving out the mirror, right? Holding it out.
Oh yeah, I'll just give Silver. Wait, hold on. Should be in my backpack.
A
Thieves Tools comes with the mirror. Yeah, I'll just give him. I'll just around, just crouching a bit. There should be a steel mirror in there. I couldn't really use it in the Amber Temple, but maybe you'll find some luck.
Sure. And just reaching and taking out the still mirror, I'll begin.
Wait, she takes it. Hold on, wait a second. Maybe send Yames. If it's a joke, and I think he'd be the person that could probably execute this better than any of us.
Sure. That might could work. At that, I'll just turn on and call out to Yames. Yames, come here for a moment.
Yes.
Okay, so the door wants to laugh, and I'm not really one for jokes.
As someone says this, we also heard that it said something about showing it perfection or something. I'm not sure, but
that is well, yes.
Show it its reflection. Maybe that'll work. If not, just tell it a joke or something.
Do you think you can accompany me?
Sure.
All right. At that, I guess we'll begin approaching the door. As we are like within 15 feet of it, I'll turn to Yames. Yames, I don't really. Well, I know we recently just met, but could you keep this? And I kind of just not show my hand, but just wag my hand in the sleeve, towards between us.
Wait. Looking at her hand, what do I see?
You just see the cloth of my cloak.
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay. Kind of taking a deep breath and once again looking towards the door. I'll just roll up my sleeve, showing again the burnt, scarred arm. I'll just approach the door, showing it my arm. Does it react at all?
You note the eyes just kind of popping up, one blue and one brown, as it just kind of smiles at you again. It just repeats the same thing as before. I like the heat your body gives off. Make me laugh and you won't die.
At that, I'll just kind of glance towards Yames. Then kind of turn back to the door. It's completely looking at me, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of eyeing you and then kind of looking and just squinting at Yamas.
I guess that's my cue. So, Mr. What can I call you actually? Do you have a preferred name?
As he's
You
doing
just
this,
see the eyes just kind of glaring. You could call me Dior.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Dior. Anyway, well, my name is Yames. I grew up as an orphan in Valaki. I'm not sure if you've heard the place. Pretty nice. Got some nice inns and bars. But I learned one thing while I was over there. Well, you see, what's the difference between, well, my actual parents and, well, a simple park bench?
He just kind of twists his eyes and then looks. What?
Well, you see, the park bench can support me. My family couldn't.
while that was going,
Oh, fine. I see. You're a party of comedians. The door begins to think to itself. Tell me something embarrassing about yourself. Make me sweat.
Is this still on me, or
It's just kind of looking and thinking.
I think I could give one. Well, one time, this was when I was quite young, actually. I was barely 12 years old. I was with my family at the time, my mother. We were playing some dumb child's game, and me being the, well, dumb kid I am, thought, well, it wasn't a game. We were playing, we were pretending we were adventurers. And she was playing the hero, and I was playing the ghost. Uh, Long story short, I thought I was actually a ghost till 15. I did the whole the ooh in the dark and would always wear white. It's kind of embarrassing now that I think about it.
You just see the door eyes change. That's pretty cringe. Oh my. Maybe I didn't need to know that much about you. Come on, this is getting me moist now. The eyes just kind of spiral back. I almost like you fellas. Show me how tight your bodies are. Come on, shirts off. You see the eyes just kind of darting left and right.
Just looking wide-eyed, I look towards Yames instantly.
Welcome to the.
Got him! I didn't even mean to press that.
Looking back at the door as I just unbutton my shirt. My, we're not even married yet. Take me out to dinner first, at least.
You know
As,
the
he's-
door's eyes just kind of darting back and forth, looking you over.
But I unbuttoned my shirt.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm unbuttoned my shirt while saying all that.
You note the door just kind of eyes wide and glistening. Flex those abs, boys. Oh yes, oh yes. Ooh woo.
I might need an adult.
You are an adult, right?
Yeah, I don't like that silence.
Oh dear.
You can hear something slowly just creaking behind the door. Do you flex for the door?
Yes, I flex my freaking bar muscles at the door. Looking
Uh,
as if I
as
was in.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Lieutenant's violence isn't heavy work.
As the rain hits your flesh as you begin to glisten, you note the door just kind of spring forth. Yes! I felt it open too! Ah! Perfection. I'm gonna be sore later on. And with that, you hear a click as the door slowly opens.
I have never.
Thomas backs up.
Just kind of not at this point. Blushing at this point, just kind of roll up my sleeve
At this point, I don't even
and
care.
just look
This is
towards,
like
turn around,
TMS
looking towards everyone else.
violation.
I'll just.
Oh,
The
my
door's
God.
open.
I'm looking just at Toby. I'm a bit confused.
Lovely. The door is open. That
I get,
Can go in there.
I get my mirror.
I don't really want to go in, but I mean, we need to get things done, right?
The first thing
Okay.
I'm doing when we get back is asking Mordecainan what the hell was wrong with this wizard.
Oh my god, damn it.
Wait. I think I have an idea. Okay, how about me and Kester stay out here and guard y'all while you go inside?
Funny thing about that is that I'm already inside.
Dang. Well, good luck with that, bro.
We're looking
I'll just hand over the mirror back.
just put it in the bag as I just crouch down.
As you enter inside, you note 4 massive iron golems just kind of standing there. They seem to be on one knee as they each in both hands have massive cables that they're holding. They surround just this strange lift of some sort. You note them being fully animated as they turn and look at you as you walk around the room, crawling past the debris and boxes. They really make no movements as they just hold these cables.
Is
What
there
do you
any
do?
writing anywhere?
There is no writing.
What about on the boxes?
There's nothing on the boxes now.
Ah, show? Okay. I guess we take the left up.
Looking towards the golems. They're just looking at us, right?
Yes, they're just kind of slowly looking around the area to see
And
what's there.
there's no levers like anywhere around, is there?
You don't note any levers now.
Looking towards the golems. Hi, do you speak?
You get no response.
I guess they don't speak.
Right.
I mean,
Looking towards the boxes, are they nailed shut or are they just empty?
They're just empty boxes, just kind of old and left around. There's just kind of a fairly thick layer of dust and debris everywhere. It doesn't seem like, other than the golems, there's too much going on.
oh, okay. In that case, I'll just hop on the platform.
Looking from the platform upwards, can I see just any kind of a frame? Or does it go up farther than my vision, or can I see like just some sort of just entrance upward? Like I'm looking for just a view, as if I'm just peering up towards something.
In the darkness, even with your dark vision looking up, you see a ceiling directly above you, about 20 feet. There's a hole for the lift that goes up. You know another floor above you, and then above that you could see at least two more floors. You can't see anything outside of the small carved hole. It seems the lift is perfectly made for it.
Do I see any ledges or platforms that I could probably hold on to?
You note that most of the ceiling above you is rickety and broken. Most of the wood's been decayed. Some of the debris you see on the floor came from that. You note that it seems that there's been a lot of water damage and rot happening, as noted from the scaffolding outside that you and your party earlier set fire to.
Just remembering the ladder outside. I'm going to head outside to check that. Just walking around the golems.
Oh, where are the cables that the golems are holding leading to?
They seem to be going up and then attaching to something far above you. The cables are then going down to the lift. Based on just kind of looking at it, it seems like they're the reason the lift works.
Like a pulley system, right?
Correct.
Is there pressure plate in the middle of the platform?
No, this isn't Dark Souls.
The references stop at the door.
Note anything. Okay, there's magic in the room, correct? Coming from the golems. Do I know anything that could obstruct magic?
You would have to. Actually, there's no way for you to know that. No.
Okay.
Looking outside and just at the vines just covering the platform, are there any windows from what I can see?
No, those aren't vines. That's the debris and broken things and ash that you set fire to that last time.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
all that's gone.
Oh, okay, I understand. I'll just walk back inside.
Is there a button on one of the golems?
A real small lift, by the way.
There's no buttons, no.
Just
And yes, the lift is only large enough to hold one. I'm sorry. Yeah, one person at a time. Technically, Pilgrim can fit with anyone because she's small.
Pilgrim, hop on.
Should we test this out first?
How do you test it out?
I might have an idea. Wolfram, try asking the golems to, take you upstairs.
As you say that, the lift just starts to creak as the golems begin to drag the pulley system pulling. Wolfram slowly rises. The lift is incredibly slow as Wolfram just gingerly goes up only maybe a foot or two every 5 to 6 seconds. I'm sorry, a foot or two, an inch or two every 5 to 10 seconds. The golems are pulling very slowly as Wolfram is only now about 2 feet above you, and it's still just kind of getting them there slower and slower. They continue to just kind of pull and pull.
Man.
As they do that, the lift just kind of shifts a bit. Go ahead and make a deck save for me, guy.
Oh boy. I got you, homie. Their defense all the way.
Oh, that's what happens when you're fucking chunky.
Oh god.
As you kind of maneuver, you manage to kind of, secure yourself as the lift continues dragging. As you get about 5 feet off the ground, all of a sudden the golems just stop and the lift just comes to a halt as they slowly look around and then all look at Tilgrim.
Yeah, you are too chunky. I thought as much. Can you take him back down? Actually, Tilgrim, you tell them to take him back down.
With that, before you say another word, the golems just start releasing as slowly it descends back at the same speed.
Oh, it's just voice activated. Oh, I thought it was important for Tilgrim to do it. Either way, doesn't matter. Tilgrim, you're getting on.
At this point, you're still on it. It's still like 4 feet above the ground. It's really slow.
Okay.
At this point, it just creeps back to it and locks back in place as the golems just kind of twist on the massive cords and just kind of sit there.
Aren't you guys supposed to be strong? Actually, how tall are they, the golems?
They're currently crouched down, so they're only about 10 feet. You'd wager if they stood up, they'd be about 15 feet tall.
Ah. I thought you would have big muscles.
How tall is the other floor in the other room, brother?
It's 20 feet above you. And then looking up, it just kind of looks like every room or floor is about 20 feet.
Okay. Can I see, is there another set of golems, or is it too far?
You can't see anything, but based on the fact that the floors above are seemingly very soft and old wood, you'd imagine the golems would be too heavy to be up there.
Hmm. Okay, and
Oh,
does the wood
so-
appear to be like breaking down or no? Does it look solid enough?
It does not look solid at all, actually.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. If you fall through, we'll catch you. How about that?
Well, with that being said, after once the pulley ends, we will hop off.
Right,
Bye.
Totem?
That still isn't very comforting, but
I believe in you.
all right.
I did have to want to do this, so
Just look up to the golems upstairs,
No, please.
please. Just
You note the golems just kind of turning their heads and looking at you. They don't begin to pull you. They just
Aw.
kind of sit there, arms locked or fists locked around the cord.
Eh?
so not to like.
No, I don't think that's it. Could you take
Is
her
it-
upstairs, please? Or no?
You note them slowly starting to pull, but they seem unsure as they just kind of stop.
Hmm?
take me upstairs promptly, please.
You note them just kind of still not sure.
Hmm. That's weird.
Okay then.
Maybe you're giving them
How
too
much?
much. Remember, these things reacted to one word.
I mean, upstairs doesn't work.
They're looking
What I
for.
said half worked.
I think they're looking for commands.
Oh.
Up.
Kind of
Hey,
looking
I'm looking
up to one of
towards-
them. Up.
No.
They all begin to pull on the cords, and slowly the lift begins to rise. At
Oh.
about 5 feet off the ground, they stop and they begin to like look around at the room, and then look back to the Bennett.
Oh. Oh. About 15 feet up?
With that, they begin to pull
Whoa.
as Tilgrim slowly begins to rise.
Oh,
You know
having 15.
it's incredibly slow as the golems don't seem to be very evenly distributing the pulling mass as the lift begins to kind of tilt and push and pull. With Tilgrim's frame, as it rises about 7 to 8 feet off the ground, you notice a quick swing as one of the golems just kind of almost releases their cord and quickly pulls it. It slams down and allows Tilgrim to shift directly to the south. Go ahead and make a deck save for me.
What the hell is this? Who made this shit?
How high am I when this occurs, by the way?
At this point, you're 10 feet based on the jerking action.
And I can see farther into the room upstairs.
At this point, yeah, you could see a bit more upstairs. Looking at it, the wood all around the lift has been cracked and broken. Getting a better eye on the well, actually, you're about to fall off, so you probably weren't paying too much attention. So deck save, please.
While this is happening, I'll just point towards Wolfram's boots.
Okay, I was gonna ask, instead of doing
I
the
was
deck
thinking the
save,
same
can I
thing
just
too.
teleport into the upstairs room? Or it's still deck save?
It's still deck save as you're falling off the platform.
Gotcha.
And you completely fall off the platform.
Just seeing her wobbling up there, I'm going to just snap my fingers as a gust of wind attempts to push her back. I'm going to bend luck. Oh, you're going to die. Oh man.
Ah! You just hear me yell as I'm about to tip over.
Fuck.
Gosh. Yes.
And Tilgrim falls 10 feet to the ground.
Oh, catch her.
As
Please.
this is happening, the golems just kind of release the cord as the lift just kind of slowly falls back into place. And Tilgrim falls down.
As I'm falling, I'm just like yelling repeatedly, "Catch me! Catch me! Catch me!" And yeah, just while I'm falling.
And Wolfram rolls a athletics check if you'd like, or acrobatics to try to catch Pilgrim.
Wolfram's not even gonna try. Imagine.
He's here.
A simple task is Pilgrim just kind of falls directly into your arms safely as you put her down near the golem. With that, looking over the lift and just the golem's strange behavior, and end the session there.
The world's least safe elevator. What the hell is this shit?
Well, fact.
I think the
Yep,
only
yep.
honestly, this shit was
Do we
most
just have-
likely designed better. We just came like when this shit was falling apart.
We just fucking command all of them at the same time, like from behind them, so there's
Or-
no sound lag.
Can we just tell
no.
them to pull in unison?
Okay, just tell them pull
Wait.
20 feet stably and
Alright.
quickly.
Wait. I have a legit idea. What if, like, when it gets a couple feet off the ground, we push like the box underneath, like keep it up that high?
Quick question: how fast was it going when I was on it?
It was moving roughly. It's hard to explain the time, but basically
Was it as fast as Wolfram or slower?
no, it was the same speed. Every
Okay.
10 seconds, you went up about an inch.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's the rough estimate. So it's moving
Okay.
really slow.
Okay,
Okay,
I
it's
have
not
an
very
idea
base.
then.
Okay, it's not
So what if instead of we could do what what King said earlier was actually pretty maybe a good idea, as in to tell each golem to, like, one person behind each golem, tell them to pull up 20 feet each, because that might at the same time that might help. Or better
incredibly
idea.
specific.
Yeah, better idea. Me and Wolfram can just go up there and look around and try to
It'll
figure out a way to
satisfy
get y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think this is being a little bit overthought. We just need to be able to stabilize ourselves, because it's obvious it's not the. I don't think it's the golems. It's the fucking cables they're using. It's probably connected
Nope.
to something that's falling apart or loose.
Not.
That's causing.
Wait,
all
you
this
said
shit.
it's
I don't know.
20 feet up, right?
You could just teleport by
And
yourself.
the other room is also 20 feet up, correct?
Mhm.
And the
Yep.
same can be applied to. Yo, I have the
Wolfram,
best spell for this situation.
Wolfram can just fly with Pilgrim up there.
Yeah.
Khan can
I
teleport
was like,
once he sees
Yeah.
something.
No,
He
like,
can teleport the rest of y'all.
well, there's that, but I also have a way for everyone else to get up there.
Okay.
oh, what is it?
See, the thing is, the floors are crumbling, so you might just want to go one at a time.
So I think at max,
Yeah,
it's
there's
probably
that.
Tilgrim and somebody else.
Yeah, just have Wolfram fly with Pilgrim, and then somebody else pops on the escalator or whatever. That
And
would
everybody could not go up there because the floor is crumbling.
yeah.
Yeah, we can have Wolfram carry him up first, look around, and then if I can find like stable ground, we can then start thinking about bringing everyone else up.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, Wolfram would have to be hovering because he's pretty heavy, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yes, he is quite chunky.
Okay.
Wait, what about me being fat?
Yes.
That door was incredible.
Also,
Some other shit.
That door is a fucking pervert.
Yo,
Mr.
how
J,
old is Yamez?
Yeah, Mr. J, I have a legit question.
Oh no.
Mr. J, so what were you on when you made Dior, by the way?
I was just
And where can I get it? Where can I get it?
I was just bored, and the puzzle in the book didn't make sense.
It's so violent.
And so, yo,
Nice.
I'm gonna
Lovely.
give Adora a personality. There we go.
I thought that would be fun.
It's
Honestly,
great.
Honestly, it was
Yes.
hilarious.
10 out of 10 would do that shit again. 10 out of 10.
Session's over, yeah.
Yo, Zion.
10 out of
when he
10
asked
would
you,
get
like,
sexually molested by a
when he
door
asked
again.
you, like, are you approaching what? Like, you're coming closer, bro. I was like, he gotta say it. He gotta say it.
Yeah, man, you gotta say it, bro.
Hold on, hold on.
Wait, what happened?
Have you watched JoJo?
The line.
At least the line
Oh
part.
no, I haven't really watched JoJo.
No!
Yeah, I would have done that.
Wait,
real quick, but, you know, Wilson's a serious guy,
It might
so-
be better off that way. It might be better off that way.
I mean, I would just say I can't open you without getting any closer.
Yeah, kind of.
Fighting this door sounds ridiculously stupid.
Yeah. It took like 10 health for me in one hit.
Hey,
Sorry.
what's
Oh,
your
that's
maximum? What's
unfortunate.
your maximum HP?
It's like 40
maximum
something,
HP?
isn't it?
No, thanks to your thing, I have 69.
I'm fucking. So give me that shit back. Give me it back.
No.
Wait. But she got 69 health though. You
Mm,
really,
yeah,
wanted,
yo,
you
for
really
sure, I
wanted
ain't
to,
gonna
you
lie.
really wanted to
It's
disturb
fine,
that
bro.
equilibrium.
Yeah, I've
Bro,
been
it's fine,
dying
bro.
since I give it to her.
Bro, you can't die at this point. I'm pretty sure Kester just comes back no matter what. This motherfucker
Yo, it
be
would
bouncing
be
back like a
great.
ball.
It would be good if that were the case, and then I just die for real one of these days.
One of these days. That day ain't today.
Oh, fucking god.
I mean, the
I
only
mean,
way to die is
considering at
if
any
you have to
point in time
die.
I could turn into a plant. Yeah. At any point in time, I can just become a
I
plant
mean,
and
again,
die.
it's a 5% chance, bro. It's a 5% chance, bro. It's literally a 5% chance, bro.
Yeah, and that 5% chance almost got me murderized.
Bro, it's like
Oh,
what?
wait.
120 sessions right now. Maybe okay.
Wait,
That's definitely not 1%.
Hold on, really quick. Are you now you're worried about fucking yourself over with the wild surge?
Wow.
Because
I mean,
I could have
might die
sworn
from it,
this
bro.
is the same man who not even a month ago said, "Yo, fireball is just a 5% chance. Y'all good?" So what got you so shook? What got you
That
so
was
shook
to
now?
assure y'all. Now I need to assure myself, and that shit not gonna fly no more.
I was telling you, bro, man, you're kind of being dangerous. Don't get something bad. Don't re-roll it.
Yo, every re-roll is just, oh man. If I'm not actively about to die on this first roll, bro, I'm not re-rolling it.
Yo, man, that's what I've been telling you.
I mean, but that's what I've been doing, and I just turned into a fucking plant. I don't think it's working very well.
Oh man,
You can get
shit.
better effects.
Get better effect. Yeah, I wish I could.
Try better,
I
bro.
fucking wish I could.
Try better, bro. Try
Just
better, bro.
try better. Yeah, I'll roll better
Yes,
next
bro.
time.
I mean,
Roll
listen,
better, bro.
when you
Simple.
get when we get that once a time with spell, you can make it so Kester's wild magic always does one of the good things on the wild magic table.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. What did you just say? There's a thing?
There's like a level 17.
Yeah.
Level 17.
Yeah, it's level 17.
I'm saying that when we get it, that one time wish campaign. Talking about the
Wait.
levels.
Oh yeah, it's level 14 actually. I mean, but yo, I just need the gambler's die, bro. I just need to find that shit in Berez or something, and then I'm literally good to go. Except that it's not gonna happen. It doesn't exist.
Okay, we're still good
later.
for Friday, right?
All night guy.
No, I'm going to work.
I'm still up for Friday.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I know that. I'm referring to like behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, you mean me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm off on Friday. I'm off for the next 10 days.
Oh yeah, spring break.
Yeah. So I'll just be sitting here on Friday, like cursing out Elden Ring and trying to finish. Yeah, I'm just gonna play video games. That's it.
Because there's like a bunch of stuff happening that I need to account for.
Yeah, I got you. Just don't tell me what it is because I kind of I don't want to be. I want to be surprised and like break your game.
Oh, for sure.
Because I just realized something with Isaiah and I'm like I was doing the math and I was like, oh boy, combat's gonna be weird.
I mean, I took that into account, but I can only see that happening against land enemies. And now I mentioned there are dragons in this campaign.
Hey, I bet you didn't. There's one thing I don't think you took into account, but
what is it?
you're gonna. No, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you.
Well, I guess it'll be fun and interesting.
It'll be.
I mean, yeah, it was something. It was something I just kind of like realized, and then I was like, oh.
It's like, hey, we could just like make combat like stupid.
Oh, that should be fun. So that means I don't have to hold punches?
I mean, I hope you wouldn't.
Okay. So I will balance.
Just don't go psychic.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna balance accordingly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm always a big fan of combat testing, man. Like go all out. There's some things there's some things I couldn't do with. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, guy.
I'll say it. turn off your cheats. That's it. Turn them shit off, bro.
I just have
That was
good
that was
dice
good. Shit.
rolling.
Yeah, that was good shit. You need to share some of that with Jeanette.
Yeah, she desperately needs it. Like,
Oh
let's be
my
honest
god,
here.
Jeanette,
Every
that was
roll hurt me.
How do you think I fucking feel?
yeah.
Bro, just got better, bro. Just got better, man.
Living, but
Have feelings about rolls, man. Have
Man
feelings.
said
Rolls are
roll
good.
better. I'm sorry, hold on. You can't say roll better after you crit on something that could not be hit. I don't want to hear it from you.
Yo,
Bro,
Jeanette,
I wasn't.
it's time for version 3 of Jotun.
Yeah, version 3. Let's go.
You got the new like the death claw arm now.
Yeah.
That Vincent Valentine
Yo,
shit.
bro, you got the 3.0 upgrade.
Back, bro. Give him new drip, new hairstyle, bro.
Hopefully them rolls are get smoother.
Oh god.
Because now you have, just so you're aware, because you get extra attack, you can swing either or. Because it's like it's just your left and right arm. I'm gonna shift. I mean, you could just that's what it is. You could do either or now. Unless you just want the one, and we'll just because one certainly hits harder than the other does. That's the actually no. Let me just like I'll just streamline it. I'll do it later. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, what's your mod on this? What are you, strength? What's your strength? Let me see what this looks like when you roll it.
Also, Mr. J, does those assassin girls count as like NPCs?
Are people playing them?
That's true. Because I'm just looking at your inspiration system, the rank 5. I'm just wondering,
Yo, this man wants them dead. Jesus.
like, are they super? Man, they're not that important. I don't think so.
I mean that rule works for everything, except for like there's CR, like the only cap is like on CRs.
Would I be able to do that on them if I reach that rank?
What was that, 5?
Yeah, that's rank 5.
If you get 5 inspirations, then that's what the
Cool, I
the
know what I'm
point
gonna
of the
be
system
doing.
is.
All right, thank you. I got a plan now.
Yeah, you're just gonna save up your inspiration.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna wait for the
As
next
you
one I
just
find.
run up, it just instant kill one of.
I gotta do a bunch of shit. I'm lucky I'm going on this break because I have to move. Yo, what just happened to my sticky notes? Why are my sticky notes populating? What the hell is happening right now? What is happening? My sticky notes on my computer. I use sticky notes to keep track of things.
Yeah, but like, what is that? What does it mean to populate?
Like they're popping up. They all disappeared, and then they all started loading.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, it doesn't particularly sound good.
Yo, so everybody has, at this point, everybody but Kester has something. Oh, I'm
Wait,
sorry.
what?
Everybody but Kester and Yamas has something that they could be, that I have to work on.
Oh, okay.
Quick question. A day's passed, correct? Since we left from since we.
Let's see. You went down to Yester Hill. That took about 8 hours, 7-ish. Now it was like 6 hours. Oh, you're on horseback. Yeah, like 6 hours to go down. While you were there, you talked, I guess. I don't know. Took you about 4 hours to finish the fight. Another hour you guys were doing whatever. The long rest wasn't a real long rest. So it didn't took you about another. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, it's only been 16 hours.
Okay.
All right.
So it's 16 hours. What's 16 hours after this? So it is technically another day. And it is, let's see, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 a.m. as you approach the door. So it's 4 in the morning on the 19th day. Dong dong. The moon is just staring at you.
We did all this happened in 19 days. That shit is
Right?
Jesus Christ.
They did say time works weird in Barovia.
I mean, they did. Damn, you look over the whole
They
campaign,
weren't
almost
lying.
like 120 sessions almost, and it's just that 19 days.
It hasn't been a month yet. Yeah.
I love Dragon Ball time.
Yeah.
And
That's
we
how
just
it works.
chilling. We just chilling in the hyperbolic time.
That's how it works.
Also, are we still all holding on to like inspiration to like do that team group attack?
I have inspiration.
I mean,
Don't have inspiration.
I'm holding on to my one. So technically, if 5 people, well, if they add up to 5, we can do that instant kill attack by teaming up.
Can we insta kill those assassins?
Yo, what is your beef with them? I mean, I know what your beef is, but like, yo,
I mean, they are pieces
Hey,
of
man,
shit.
I don't know,
Not
man.
gonna
There could
lie.
be like
Whatever.
weren't you throw one like the first time you met them?
Yeah, but that was after like that whole.
Just imagine, what if we save it for like the swamp witch?
Oh yeah,
No.
the Swamp Witch. I remember her.
But
Yeah,
well, Mr.
wait,
J
wait,
just
wait.
said
I always say for
CR
Strahd.
character.
What Strahd doesn't work. It won't work on Strahd.
I
Obviously.
don't think it would work. Yeah.
Have you tried?
I don't think Strahd.
No, but
have to
considering
try,
the
and I'm
rules
not
of it, it's
stupid.
like I don't think the big bad endgame boss would get taken out with one team group attack, the power of friendship, and a Glock 19 you found on the way to the castle.
Yes, that's all right.
Also, in terms of the
That's
squad,
how-
On the way, it was built.
There's
Nah,
just
I
a
want to cast his Hama.
to
and he just
stress
loses.
that there's just a definition of what it means to kill the enemy or to kill whatever creature you're using it on.
Yeah.
So kill means to drop health to 0, right?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
know.
sometimes maybe it wouldn't
Like,
kill
yeah,
the
Strahd,
enemy. Like sometimes maybe that wouldn't kill the enemy. Maybe it would. Oh, I don't know. Just start phase 2. So just keep that in mind too. So you're not just like, wait, what? And I'm just like, why? I gave, I just wanted to put your some stuff has multiple phases. Some things, right?
Show?
Be careful
mean,
with that.
Yeah.
Cool.
the worst thing happening is one of those assassins exploding again with that necrotic.
Not really, bro. Just like don't let them kill themselves
Well-
or
Well,
like
y'all would know this time. But I would.
Oh well,
I mean, she didn't even
We'll
kill
be
herself. It was a decoy.
yeah, we'll be fine. I'm gonna.
It was a decoy. It's the other thing, right? Because 0 health could mean a lot of shit. Saying it's magic and shit, Some of y'all like shoot fireballs from your hands. I'm just saying. Shit happens. But I mean, most of the rule sets are fair. Like I'm pretty fair. I don't really like fudging things. So I wouldn't be like, "Oh, you can't kill that thing I spent time on." I'd just be like, "Well, that's dead. What's next?"
Yo, speaking of fudging, God, poor Hello. Say,
Yeah, I wasn't trying to fudge. I heard you, and I was like, I don't know. I just don't like making up numbers
like,
when
yeah,
it's
that would have
convenient.
like diminished the moment.
Yeah, so I was just
Like,
like,
whether
that
it
was
wouldn't
a
have
really cool moment in general. Carl popped up and like popped off.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't sure what the fuck he was doing, and I was like, oh, look at that. The HP is perfectly like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, good shit.
Yeah, that was sick. I've gone already. No, it's not. I'm done.
So how much inspiration do each of you have exactly?
I have 1.
Uno.
0.
So I guess 2. If you don't have one.
Carl has
That's enough.
1.
Zilch. There we go.
So
In
that's,
German.
that's 3 as a group.
Let's go.
We can just revive a fallen ally.
We can hype an ally back from death.
Yeah, or we can critical an enemy.
That's great.
So altogether,
I mean, the
we
only
have,
person.
So altogether, we have like 6 as a group, so we can hit
Oh,
one
and we
like,
can-
team kill.
The only
One team kill.
reason why anyone would need to crit hit is to give Wolfen a crit, because that shit's fucking.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
he does like 34 in a regular.
We just hype Wolfram up to give him a crit.
I could do that naturally.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
like-
sure, but you can't give him a crit for free.
I mean, yeah, you can hype
Not
up
yet.
his attack roll. You can't hype him up enough to get.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, for sure. That us?
I'm just-
We're really gonna pretend.
I'm just
I'm
waiting
worried
for
about it.
I'm waiting for Yama's, or I'm waiting for Jeremiah to get power word kill.
Oh, for sure.
Isn't
It's like
power?
problem.
Yo, that's a
What
nice
level
level
is
spell,
power?
my dude.
Yeah, I was.
That's a
Wait,
nice little spell.
is it?
Well, I'm
That's
pretty sure you can find
17.
it. I think you
17,
can find it
my
on a black
man.
market somewhere. Call your soul a couple of times.
Nah, man, not even warlocks can get that. That's 17, my dude.
Yeah, power word
17.
kill is a 9th level.
What if you got the wish spell and you wish for power word kill?
That's also ninth
You
level, my
can't.
dude.
Oh, I hope-
No,
oh,
here's
wow.
the thing, right? You can't actually do that.
I mean,
There's only spells below
name?
ninth level.
Warren got the
Yeah.
wish spell before.
Because if you, because if you're talking about using the spell wish to cast power word kill, if I remember right, wish only casts level spells that are level 8 or
and
below.
lower, yes.
They
So
they-
that
Unless
would
you
not
want
work.
the monkey paws.
Unless you want the monkey's paw effect of, yeah, I want to cast power word kill and then get slapped with the fact that you're not resistant to it when you're casting.
No. You cast power kill on the spot, and then it's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or
what
you
if
cast it
just,
on
like-
yourself.
Because like as like out of character, if Strahd's a vampire, that means he sleeps in like a coffin, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But what if we just like removed every coffin in Barovia?
Oh,
Good
Shit.
luck with that.
Hoffman is in his fucking castle.
How
So-
you
Also, he
think
can just
about-
make a new one.
Yeah, but what if we remove the materials to make coffins?
We're gonna move every tree in
So
Barovia.
wait. So you're telling me we're gonna like move all the trees in
We're gonna
Barovia?
cast wish.
And
We're gonna cast
stones.
wish, yeah, and just like hakai every tree, every material that's used to make a coffin. Now
Yo,
what?
quick question.
On.
Off
And
topic.
then we're
equal
supposed to
terrorism.
all get the and we're supposed to round up all the coffins in Barovia
It's like
and
burn them, yeah, and then
burn.
Strahd gets
Yo.
exhaustion and dies over time.
So
You
just
know
a
what? I
DM
think I'm
question
good.
for you.
Yeah.
What if the party does not know where all the coffins in Barovia are located?
Yeah, no, that's why I said out of
Also-
character. Like this is what I'm thinking, like out of character. Like if, but I wasn't
Okay.
gonna implement it in character.
What if all the players don't know?
Where
Oh,
all the
yeah,
coffins
that's
are.
are?
wish. That's where the wish spell comes in. Like we find a way to get wish.
Oh, we need a wish
Wait.
spell.
So are we using wish to kill all the trees in Barovia? Or are we using it to find the location of all the coffins? Because you're confusing
We're
me here.
using wish to teleport all the coffins Barovia in like an open space, and then we just fireball.
Bro, watch that
Oh,
open
oh.
space not even be in the same dimension.
Oh, that's fine. They can't get the coffins. That solves the problem.
Carl, I have a legit question. Why are you so like hell-bent on this eco-terrorism plot though? Why
Why?
are we gonna burn down all the trees?
Why do you
Because,
want
look,
to
if we-
turn these dark skies into something even darker really quick?
Because if you think about it, like no coffins, no vampires, no Strahd, no Strahd.
Jesus
Problem
Christ, my
solved.
guy.
He's gonna die of exhaustion.
He's gonna
Boss.
die of exhaustion.
So is that
You're-
before
you're-
or after he folds our shit, realizing we're the ones burning this massive
How would-
fucking
how would you
pile
know?
of wood? Because
Also,
we're
okay, wait,
bros.
Carl.
Okay.
Okay,
look,
wait, Carl.
No. I'm sorry, Jerry, but let me say this really quick before we get to your point. Right. I'm sorry for cutting you off. But okay,
That's good, bro.
Carl, I need to talk to you, right? Is your brain running on Windows XP real quick?
Jesus
I
fucking
feel
Christ.
like-
No,
Like-
because how would he not know that we are the ones sitting in the middle of this giant empty space where all these coffins are and lighting this bitch on fire and ain't nobody gonna peep the giant cloud of smoke that looks like fucking apocalypse the second coming?
Oh, you're right. You're right about that. Well, we could just like cast like what can we cast? We could deal with it. Like
Who is
like,
we?
how much does smoke weigh? Like we could use like cast like a tiny hut, right? So smoke can't exit, and we could just open the bag of holding. Use gust to funnel smoke inside the bag of holding.
Do you,
Gonna
do you
funnel
think
all
all
of
the
the smoke.
do you think all the coffins in Barovia will fit into a 15-foot space?
No, I didn't say all the coffins, bro. We after the smoke while we're burning the coffins.
Okay,
I know, but
then
if you
where
cast-
the smoke gonna go?
No, but
What
here-
if one of the coffins is made out of metal?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
right.
said. Like,
Heat metal.
Wait, that's not gonna destroy
That's-
them.
Oh, you're right. Dang it.
I'm about to
Why
walk
was Strahd
away.
have a metal coffin? That's not
Because
Okay, wait,
because
Carl.
he probably saw this shit coming. Who
What
sees
about
a
the-
wooden coffin
Yo,
with a
listen,
vampire
listen, listen.
inside and says, "Yo, I'm not gonna light that on fire."
What about the stone coffins?
That too.
Oh,
Yo, Con, I was hitting you with the one trying to get drive. So if you want to keep the coffin ID,
You wanna know a fun fact about Strahd?
Oh, sure.
He doesn't sleep in a coffin.
Oh,
Oh,
but he's not a vampire. Wait, he is a vampire. Is
He's a vampire, but did you forget he's also like pretty much god of this dimension?
The immediate connection is like, oh, he's not a vampire then.
I mean, the other thing is he could walk around in the daylight. So
so he's like Twilight vampire. I get it.
no, he's
No.
not. It's his dimension.
He rules this place. He runs the rules here. That's what we're trying to get at. This man would
That's
be
why
aware
there's no
of this
sun.
shit.
Like that's why every time you're like, what's it look like out? I'm like, there's an overcast sky. You can't see the sun. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't cast this control weather that I've been keeping in my pocket since we started.
Wait, I have a
Strahd
question,
would probably
okay?
slap
So, light clerics,
Bro,
right?
bro,
They
that's
get a
sad. You
spell
better use
called.
that spell, man. You ain't never gonna use that control weather.
Never ever.
So, light clerics get a spell called, I think it's Sunshine or something like that.
Bro,
that
we've
creates the
been
sun.
over this. It doesn't work.
You're like,
Yeah, we've been over this.
it wouldn't work.
If you wanted to use it, something would happen. You may not like what happens, but something definitely will happen.
Yo, Strahd drops in like, what are you trying?
There's lots of
in
spells
light
that if
plate?
you use, there's adverse effects. Like
Yeah.
that.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh,
Like
There's
even
tons
in
of-
the base book, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just some of the spells, like most of the spells you guys use are combat oriented, so it's like I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, but if you used a lot of other spells, then things will shift or change.
Yep.
Like, is Sleet Storm one of them? Like,
What?
Fog Cloud, something like that.
I mean, fog cloud. You're just making smoke. It's
Yeah.
an illusion.
No,
Okay.
it's nothing. It's nothing. It would have to be something that actually would need to be changed, and none of that stuff would need
Yes.
to be changed.
Also, sleep storm is like it's
Yeah, like I've been holding on to this control
that would've been-
weather, waiting for my perfect opportunity to murder
bro. Give it
Strahd.
up. You're
No,
never using
probably
that
never.
spell.
Yeah, you're so right. You're
No
so
way.
right.
Hey, Carl.
Mm.
So back on your whole coffin idea. Let's just say, by some miraculous reason, we can gather every coffin in Barovia,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
every single tree in Barovia into one area, and then we all lit them on fire. And every coffin's also made of wood, so it's flammable.
Okay.
Now, how are you going to explain to like everyone who also lives here that I'm just going to casually burn down all your forest, including to the druids?
Like I was saying, man. I don't think the
I'm not gonna. I'm not. They're
You're
not my
not?
I'm
Now,
not.
when they mollywop your ass and send you back to the Amber Temple,
Which
then
one?
I'm not
it's
going
like,
to defend you or nothing. Like, don't
Nah,
get me
but
wrong.
here's
bro.
the thing, right? If you don't plan to explain to them, really quick, it comes back to my point. Who the fuck isn't gonna notice fucking Apocalypse the Second coming, spewing black smoke into the sky?
This. Yeah. What if we wait? So
don't
wait.
say we. We would
Alright.
include me, and I'm
What
not
if
going to be a part of this.
Pilgrim. What if Pilgrim, right? Because Pilgrim has that astral cloak, right?
Shove Pilgrim into
She
this.
has she used the astral plane? Has she used that cloak to teleport into the astral plane? Right? She has, right? I mean, she has temporarily left Barovia, right?
Technically,
right? So I mean, she has left Barovia, where it's like you can't leave, but she has done that. So
also Pilgrim doesn't exist, so I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind, yeah, you're right,
Come
never mind.
on.
I can't. Come on. That's
Also, the astral plane, I don't know how it is in D&D, so you can take it with a grain of salt because I might be wrong, but I've always thought the astral plane was more of like a blanket over all of reality, you know, like over all the planes.
Because I was just
that's where
thinking
magic comes from.
I was thinking we just shove Strahd in there and just like box because he has a more like dimension control and it's like just one on one.
Bro.
Well, that could work. He might be able just to get out, you know?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, he has control over this dimension. If he's in the astral plane, what's stopping him from literally going, oh, okay,
Wait,
opening a
wasn't
portal
he
back to his
imprisoned?
world that he has
I was going to open
control
portals
over?
back to this world if he doesn't have powers outside of his world.
Wasn't he
like,
imprisoned
exist
in
still?
here?
Yeah, actually, wait, yeah, he's imprisoned in here. He can't fucking
So-
leave, whether we want him to or not.
Dang it, there's so many.
Also, I don't know if this would
Banishment
work.
Goldberg. He doesn't have a
Because based on like on the line of thought of what Carl is saying, I do have banishment.
Hey, actually, now that I think about it, like we can't really banish him because he's also not real.
I mean, he is real.
This Strahd, no. The Strahd in Nightmare,
Oh, we're
yes.
talking about Nightmare Strahd? Yeah, get the fuck out of here,
Yeah,
man.
Here's
So,
the thing.
yeah.
With Nightmare Strahd, no, none of this applies to him because we don't know what the fuck we're walking into. All we know is that that Strahd is infinitely more dangerous and probably more powerful than this one by a landslide.
Yeah.
Mr. J, is that Strahd like the one you told us about, knowing everything and like knowing everything that's happening at once? Is that like Nightmare Strahd? Like he can just come out of
Liturgy.
nowhere?
Hey man,
Don't
you
spoil
gotta-
anything about.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta keep playing, bro.
Yeah, Moon Knight. Moon Knight is cool.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
keep.
gonna be so because like if he could, that sucks. And like we're gonna
Liturgy.
plan to sneak up on him. He's already
Later.
planning to plan on our plan.
My man doesn't need to plan. Like he'll just fucking wish us away, and it will just die.
We gotta betray him somehow. We gotta deceive him.
Betray.
Why?
Deceive, huh?
Carl,
Mm.
I got this character. I want to send your way real quick. There's a backup.
My man
Or
said,
backup.
"Yo, let's
I mean,
betray the
sure.
guy who knows everything." That's
Isn't it a bit too early to make a backup?
Yeah,
I mean,
because
you're not wrong. This first session's gonna be rough, but
I made. It was gonna be rough.
don't worry.
What?
I didn't say anything. It's nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry.
Man,
Oh,
don't scare me. But yeah, I made a character, the boomerang dude.
To switch out of spells.
What did I say? What did I text you guys? Let's find out. Because I'm trying to figure out. Did I say Friday or Monday? Let's find out. Where is Isaiah's?
Yeah, Mr. J.
Yeah, I'm not certain.
Oh, I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, you can. I said after session 1 you cannot switch any spells. Like
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Level 5, right?
Level. Yeah.
Level
And
5.
you're 500 experience away from.
Yeah, you're 500 experience away from level.
This character is pretty nice. I just gotta say.
Counter charm, then mind control is over.
Counter charm? What's that? Oh, countering charm. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bard feature. Like I can end a charm state, so I can break mind control.
But you don't have to worry, Zion. You don't have to make another character. It's not even session 1 yet.
That's true. Don't go
No,
OD
bro,
with characters.
Just play Trent. Just play Trent again.
When you
Nah.
start V, try to
No,
get.
you do have a backup, and he's got magic.
Oh, okay. When you start 5, try to get that in. If you can, she's one of my faves.
Oh
this-
yeah. You know what? After I'm done,
Cool, I'm with it.
this one at 5 and probably start that.
I'm gonna start it over the break.
Okay, wait. So
Yeah, probably play.
Yeah, no, Mr. J. She hard carried me the entire game. Also,
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna try I'll do my run through with the I'll just do an all ladies run through or some shit. Nothing but smut for me.
Huh? What? Huh? What was that?
actually, that's incredibly easy in this game.
Yeah,
because,
I know.
Essence.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you switch the server?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Switch out.
Yeah, because we're done for this week.
also really quick, Carl. How are we supposed to backstab the guy who literally sees everything coming? That feels like a bit of it kicks itself in the ass.
Actually, a weirdly weird. No spoilers. But yeah, there's stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So earlier you
There's
said,
some
"Yo,
wild. So
earlier you said, "Yo, we gotta betray Strahd or something." How do you betray a dude who literally sees everything?
Would be pretty funny.
I mean, you
I
can
ain't
still
gonna lie.
betray him successfully. Betray him.
15, 14, 13, 12. No, 15.
damn, Zion's deep. He's mouth clicking.
There we go. Wait, no, because the thing is, I'm turning Sokka into a character.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Talk of these nuts.
What? What is that fucking that?
Boy, shut
I
the
thought his
fuck
name was.
up.
I thought his name was
I
Sokka.
thought he was trying to get me. No, I was like,
Oh no! It's Sokka. Yeah.
Yeah, with the way they say it in the series, it's Sokka.
Sorry, Alex. Repeat yourself.
Wait, how do
You said earlier we have to betray Strahd or something. How are you gonna betray a dude who sees everything coming, or at least knows or sees everything?
Oh. How do we do this, right? So, has anyone seen the film Get Out?
Mm,
Yep,
the
I have.
one with the black
Well,
guy that
I
gets hunted by
haven't.
the white people.
Okay. Well, avoiding spoilers, right? We could charm someone into thinking that they like Strahd, and then give them a trigger word, right? So now their thoughts are like pure and stuff, and like no dishonesty. And we're at the scene, we utter the trigger word, and boom, all that memory comes back.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And what would stop him from seeing this?
We would do it in the dream where he's
Mm.
sleeping. Oh, we can't do that, but you could do it in the dream when he's sleeping. Plus, the spells get canceled out when you wake up. I don't know. This is a bunch of complex
How
paradox.
long are we gonna keep this fucking charm going?
Yo,
Idiot?
could I create a weapon?
No.
Oh yeah, Zion. I was gonna ask you. Can you explain your character concept, or is that something?
Oh, this. Yeah, I don't care about this. Y'all might
Yeah,
forget
I'm
this
like
because
super-
I don't plan to die with
Are
my
you,
character.
when you say can you create a weapon, are you asking
Anyone
about my
plan to
character?
die?
Yeah, for your like, could I like let's say
I don't plan to
like
die.
basically
Hey, Carl,
create like a bladed weapon.
oh, not even that.
No,
I'm
not
just like
bladed, a throwing weapon.
What'd you say, Mr. J?
I said he's
like
challenging you, sir.
I don't
I mean,
plan to.
there's dragons in the campaign. I told y'all that. So I mean, go ahead, I guess.
no, I meant
Unless
like
there's
let's say
restrictions to that thing.
like let's say I want to make a boomerang, right?
Yeah, you're an artificer, so I wouldn't. You're an
No,
armorer.
not for him, not for him, but just like in general. So I want to make it boomerang, right?
Oh,
And make it
Like
larger.
I think like a bladed boomerang. You said larger.
Yeah, just a
you're
larger
gonna make a
boomerang.
large boomerang. So you're.
Have you ever seen the from Final Fantasy VII?
I can understand. I can see it. I haven't seen it, but I can understand. I can picture what he's saying. You would need
Yeah,
this.
because Zion, that's like the kind of weapon he has, like pretty much exactly what you're just. And I
You
think
would
it
need.
works really well for your concept.
You would
Wait,
need
wait,
a
I'm not
space for it.
talking about what is that anime called? The
What?
yeah, I'm not talking about
I'm
Inuyasha.
not talking about an anime either.
I know you're talking about you said Final
You're
Fantasy,
talking
right?
about like Songos, whatchamacallit, the boom.
Yeah, I'm not talking about something like this large. I'm not talking about that. I meant like
Like yeah, exactly. That's what
like when I say a larger boomerang, I meant
I
like
was thinking. I wasn't comically large.
like a regular boomerang is about the size of like maybe a small maybe like a knife or
Okay.
a small machete, right?
Right.
I was thinking more along the lines of like like a long sword. You know?
Is that the same size as that one? Because you could just replace that
Oh
with a
no,
long sword.
this is more like a like
I can
like a
see a long
spear.
sword. I can see a long sword being that size.
Wait,
What?
yeah, long sword's pretty long, bro. It's like I don't know.
That's
I think
two of her.
your size estimation is very off.
No, I mean like the length of the long sword being that long.
I mean, it's a long
Yeah,
sword, but
that's
you're also comparing it to an anime character, bro. So
that's fair.
the long
yeah.
sword is pretty goddamn long. It would probably be if you're looking at that picture from the bottom of her hand, her was that her
They
right
come
hand?
to her waist. Yeah, I'm like I
To
thought
like
this is
the top
this
of
is
that's way fucking bigger. Like that's not how big it is in the anime. Okay.
wait, it isn't.
No, it's not.
It is not, man.
Wait,
Don't worry.
but look,
That's okay, man.
this is
But
a
a
picture
long
of it.
so a long sword would probably be yeah, but it's not the same. It's not as big. A long sword is probably going to be half more than half of that, a little more than half.
No, I found a picture. It's loading.
Why why does it matter?
Like that.
Yeah, that's a long. So
Yeah,
why
it's not out of your tall as your waist.
but why does it matter? Just make your goddamn boomerang, man. The only thing that matters in D&D is the hit dice. That's it.
Aw.
So like
Okay.
your boomerang's going to be a 1d6 or
No, yeah, that's all I want
or a
really. Just
1d8.
1d6
Or if
finesse.
Carl's like, like, oh man, that's super cool. It might be a 1d10 or 1d12.
I based it on yours. If the size, wait, how long is or how big is it, Zion?
Like also,
Equivalent to the longsword. So,
so,
well,
I think
maybe
you
not
get
even
strength
that.
for it.
Honestly, just
so is this boomerang like two-handed?
I mean, as long as you have the strength score for it, I don't mind
no.
giving
It's
you
just
one.
it's larger than a regular boomerang.
Oh,
Right?
1d6
Bro,
sounds. Wait,
can you
how
give
much
us
is a
like a
boomerang
size,
do?
like a better
1d4.
justification? Let's not make
Yeah,
this
1d6 isn't bad.
Okay,
1d6 is
okay.
fine.
Regular boomerang does 1d4,
It's being,
right?
yeah, I was gonna say it's a boomerang. It should probably be doing 1d4 because it's a throwing weapon.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's small. What
But
I
if-
want is for it to be. It want to do 1d6, right?
Okay, that's.
Which is not a lot.
I mean, that's fine. That's a basic weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my.
What's
That's my
what's your class?
For this to work out, how I'm
Whatever
picturing
class
it,
you're using it, yeah, with it.
it's fighter and just a tiny, tiny dip into artificer.
Yeah,
Like
1d6 sounds fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
So-
have a problem with it. As long as you can
So
explain
when,
everything.
it's like thrown, does it like
like
a
it
blow
wouldn't
through?
like for that. It would just work like a regular boomerang. The only difference is weighs a little more, slightly larger, does 1d6 damage, and is finesse instead of
Yeah,
being straight up
It's finesse.
dex.
How is
I still feel like it would have to be a deck save every time he caught it though.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say that as well.
Just to make a mechanic where he can
Really?
fuck it up and he misses it. Yeah, because like, have you ever actually tried to throw a boomerang? Do you know how difficult that is? Like, I know it's fantasy, but like a boomerang doesn't just come back when you throw it. You have to actually learn how to throw it to make it come back. Like, there's a trick to it. It takes skill to like throw a boomerang. So like, I imagine if a character's, again, this is just D&D shit for me. If a character's starting at, I don't know, level 1 through 5 and they throw their boomerang, I feel like they're not
okay.
masters of it. So they would have like a check. I'm not talking about a big one. Maybe the deck save would be 5. And that's it. Like
So
you have to
like royally screw it up.
Yeah, like you have to like if you rolled a nat 1 then it's like you missed and it fell behind you. Now you have to go pick it up. Shit like that.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
talking about like, oh, you have to roll a 15 to catch. Like that's stupid.
Like, oh,
But-
if you miss it, you take damage.
Yeah, that's
So,
a
like-
funny boomerang.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
so cool.
Boomerangs are fucking insane, man. I once got hit in the face with one.
What? How?
Because it came back. I was super excited, but it still hit me in the face. You've never thrown a boomerang before? I mean, I'm not saying that because I know a lot of people
why
haven't.
not?
But when
Yeah,
I was a
why
kid, they were like a big deal. So I like got one from like the science store, and I learned how to throw it. It's like you have to whip it a certain way, so when it loops back around, it loops, but it comes back at you this like faster than you threw it because of velocity. So it meets its like terminal. And yeah, you get hit in the fucking face.
Yeah, sounds all right. I never
Alright.
threw one because I was deathly afraid that I'd kill myself.
Yeah. Like a big piece of wood is like flying directly at you, and if
Yeah.
you're not like used to catching it, yeah, you're gonna duck, run, or get slapped. But
Yeah, that
yeah,
sounds
whatever.
bad.
Yeah.
Good
I,
shit,
never
though.
thought, I never thought it was that hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
for
not.
sure?
It depends. I mean, there's
Oh,
lighter
yeah, it's
ones. Like there's the easier ones they make now, where you could just grab them. But like this was like an authentic one. So like the dude in the video, it's like this thick ass piece of wood, because it has to be made to like I don't know how the fucking physics works, but that shit hurts, man.
I mean, I imagine so. It's like plus it's probably like super difficult to like
Catch?
get into.
It's real hard to catch unless you're like really good at it. But like that's why I was like, I feel like there should be like a. It's like having a gun in D&D. Like there's that chance where you're gonna fuck that gun up.
Yeah.
And the reason swords don't work like that is because big stick go swing. That's not. It's
Like,
not.
yo, man,
it's
I
not
don't
that
see why
difficult.
they don't got a roll. This bow doesn't break.
But yeah, it's just based on the only thing I just want out of the boomerang, really, honestly, is just finesse and bigger hit dice. That's all.
Yeah, I'm sure Carl's gonna be cool. It sounds like a cool idea.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, I have a way to work around it. I'll just be.
I mean, what you're asking for is insane.
Alright. I'm gonna cut things off there. That was a sneeze. Ow. Felt that in the back of my neck. Ah. Ow. That hurt. Okay. We're gonna go send out a raid. To Mr. Voodoo Ush. Right now playing Dead by Daylight, I'm going to hit the hay and go to sleep. Because tomorrow, I got something to do. I got a few things to do, and I need to clear them up. So yeah, thank you all for watching. It was really appreciated. Tomorrow, I'm not streaming. Tomorrow and Friday, I don't stream. Those are usually my days off from the streaming week. So those are kind of my free-ish days, because Friday I have a different session that I'm playing in. But yeah, thank you all for being here. It's really appreciated. It really is appreciated. I don't have really anything to announce. I guess exclamation point. Hold on. I have to figure out why the commands weren't working. But exclamation point Discord if you want to join. DKW, if you're making your own COD, just upload it to hashtag DKW or message me on Discord, tell me where to find it. So when we start it up, you're all in and I don't have to worry last second about anyone being missed. I'm not sure when we're going to kick that off, but it'll probably happen soon. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see each one of you beautiful people in the next one. Give me a second because I'm filtering through screens to try to get the transition. All right, bye. Sayonara.